Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat in. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouting. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising, everybody. And welcome to another edition of the Morning Mac Show. Today is Friday, but that's not any Friday. Today is Freaky Friday. And y'all all know what that means, that we top in or tap in on some of these taboo subjects or topics, or just about anything that you want to ask or want to know. But today's show, we're going to go through all the different types of sexualities, if you want to say that. Sit back, you might learn something today. I know I learned a lot doing the little research on it. It's just like it just blows my mind. But let's before I get into the show, let's get into the sponsorship of the show. Today's show is sponsored by well, here we go. Shades of Blue by AM Morning. I don't know if you can see this. It might be hard. And also Molly Moss, Sea Moss. I don't know if you can see Shades of Blue, the book, and Molly Moss, Sea Moss. Those are the two sponsors of today's show. As always, but we always are looking for more sponsorship. So if you got a product that you want to sell or get some eyes on, we could do commercial, we could do product placement. Hey, give us a shout out. If you just want to donate to the Morning Mac Show, just say, hey, I'd like to show and I wanted to keep going. Here's something for for the fire. Or if you would like to be a sponsor, a regular, to say, hey, I pledge to give whatever amount it is. If you only want to give $1 a day to the Morning Mac Show, that's fine with us. Whatever you want to pledge or donate, it's all is welcome, because we do need funds to keep everything going and moving. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to get right into today's show. We're going to introduce today's host, and we're going to talk about and go over some videos. All righty. Next on the screen is my girl, Destiny Andrews. Good morning, Destiny.
Good morning. I crawled out of bed and got right on the computer.
Yeah, so same did I. It was a late night. Oh, Mr. Edible Bongs himself is in the house. Well, good morning to you, Mr. Edible Bongs. Good morning, Kiani. Okay, Kiani must not be ready to say good morning yet. Is that your house, Destiny? The singing in the back?
Nope.
Kiani? Hello? Okay, somebody doing something.
It sounds like
And-
he was getting out of the shower, putting his hair up in a thing.
All right, Keani, now tell your company they got to go home. You got to get on the show. Okay, so like I said, we got some videos for you. I got a few videos actually for you to share. All this stuff, I looked up about what is what's what, and all that good stuff. It's interesting because we're talking about gender, we're talking about how people choose to identify themselves, and we're talking about different stuff like who people choose to be intimate with. I mean, the names that they've come up with all of these things is so many different things. But back when I was coming up, it was only a couple of names. Then they got all of this other stuff. Why are they trying to complicate it? Why can't they just be everything all under one umbrella like it used to be when I was coming up? Let your freak flag fly. That's what I said.
Well, okay, so I mean, I can say, oh, I have a mental disability. You know how many different types of mental disabilities there are? There are so many. But if I just go, yeah, I've got a mental disability, you don't know what it is. You have no idea what it is. But if I say, well, I'm gay in a way, it's like, okay, are you just like traditional gay? What kind of gay are you? Now we got breakdowns of the types of sexualities, and you put quotations, they are sexualities, they're not identifications, they're sexualities and the sexual preferences, and I can't wait to learn more about them today. So you want me to go ahead and bring up that first video that's in the chats over here?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. By the way, I have a lot of mental disabilities.
Mm-hmm. See, that's just it. But it's still under one caveat: mental disabilities. There's so many different things, but it's still all under one hood. Just like
if you go on a date with a guy and he goes, yeah, I've got a mental disability, but he seems just fine to you. He's just walking around.
See, that's when you dig in deeper and personal. That's when you get more personal. Like he may not want to share his mental disability with everybody. That's his personal. So that's his personal business. That's HIPAA laws right there. That's that's if you choose to share certain things, and that goes into the land of discovery when you're discovering one another. That's why it's important to take time to discover people.
We don't have discovery in this generation. We have Facebook. You want to know anything about a person, scroll their Facebook.
That is so bad. And people put too much stuff out there and can put false information out there. So it's just terrible. Okay, we got the first video set up. Let's see. Let's boom. All right, let's bring it up. Here we go.
What are pansexual and demisexual? Ask Amaze. Pansexual and demisexual are two types of sexual orientations, just like gay, lesbian, and straight. Pansexual is when a person is attracted to people regardless of their gender identity. They could be attracted to people who are cisgender or transgender, people who are non-binary, gender non-conforming, anyone really. The point is, gender does not play a role in who a pansexual person is attracted to. Demisexual is when a person is attracted to another person only after a strong emotional bond has developed. A person can be gay, straight, bisexual, or pansexual, and also a demisexual. Whatever your sexual orientation is, they are all normal.
Okay, I do feel like that was
that was
little,
one.
I don't know about demisexual. Good morning, Bees.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Beast One. Good morning.
What they
Everything
did?
all right?
Yeah, everything good. Chilling.
Okay.
Getting ready to go to Atlanta. Happy as shit.
Yeah, I
No.
wish I could go with you. Can you pack me up in your suitcase? I only weigh 50 pounds.
I got you. I don't know if I can take all your wigs, but I got you.
No, that wig's weigh a lot.
They
wigs
forgot
weigh
to
a lot.
mention with pansexual. Pansexual, they did say that it doesn't focus on what you identify as.
But wait
But
a minute, Destiny. I do got some more videos that go into detail about it. So
Okay.
just so there's some that may bring it. It's might bring it back up. I have 9 videos. I went out there and I vetted and searched videos so we could have this moment right here, so we could talk about exactly what they are. But before we get into that, let's go around the room and let's tell everybody what we are. Yes, I'm heterosexual, meaning I only have sex with one sex. I'm only attracted to one sex. Now I love everybody, but only one type is going to get the Mizawagi. And that's me. Destiny, how about yourself?
Oh, I am very bisexual. I am attracted to men and women in the same shitty manner.
That you just love. Now, would you be considered pansexual?
No, ma'am. Because what I was getting at with pansexual is that they focus on the personality, and though I do prefer a great personality, if I'm drunk, I'm not gonna ask you how you treat your dog. I'm not gonna ask you how you treat your mama. I'm not gonna care about your personality. I'm gonna care about whether or not you're hot. So I'm bisexual.
In your definition, pansexual is a person with more of a moral, ethical.
They care about personality over appearance for sure.
Okay, and Kiani, I muted him because he was doing all kinds of stuff in the back. But Kiani, unmute yourself. He must still be doing stuff. Kiani. Kiani, can you hear us? Well,
He must be releasing the Titans.
What Beast? I already know, but for the audience sake, can you tell people what you are?
I like pussy.
Straight as fuck. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
Yeah, well, at this point in time, I'm out of the game. I'm out of the race. So, I only got one pussy, and that's the only pussy I can like and I will like. So I don't know, because, they got these new pussies. I don't know if that shit's something different. So I have no idea. But I know I like the pussy I got at home. That's all I know.
That's right. You have your beautiful wife, and she's beautiful inside and outside. I love me, Vicky. Shouts out to Vicky. I love you, boo. That's my sis. And if you were still in the game, you would still only like women, the women that not surgically enhanced, but women that's born as women.
I'll be honest with you. If I get back in the game, I will probably fuck anything that walks. I wouldn't give a shit.
Oh, so you about to turn into a real beast. I hope you never get back in the game. You trying to mess up some stuff. So if you get back in the game, you going every which way?
My dick will be for rent.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It'll be for rent. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If you got enough money, you can get it. I don't give a shit.
Destiny, set up the next video.
I already have.
Okay, I'm going to click on the next video. We're going to keep this thing rolling because there's a whole lot of different sexuality types. And at the end of the show, I'm going to tell you, we're going to talk about why we got all these different stuff. All right, we got the next one is.
All right, folks, here we go. A romaine and kale salad with avocado, cucumber, shishito peppers, and 4 kinds of cheese. Sprinkled in balsamic straight from Italy.
Wow. In my day, salads only had 2 ingredients. A rock-hard wedge of iceberg lettuce and a stinky old dried-up tomato.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to eat fast. Alex is stopping by in a few minutes to work on our robotics project.
Alex? Is that the girl with that weird dog? Or the boy with the hat with the wings that flap?
No, Uncle Jay. This is Alex.
Oh, okay. I remember. A very nice young. Come to think of it, well, is Alex a boy or a girl?
Actually, Alex doesn't define themselves as boy or girl.
What else is there?
Back in your day, most people understood the world in terms of just boys and girls. But now we know gender is more complex than that.
Wait, aren't we just talking about whether you're born with a or a
When you're born, your sex is
What
assigned in a
the fuck are
way.
we watching?
Listed on your birth certificate may not necessarily match your gender identity.
Gender identity is a person's inner experience of who they are in terms of gender, their deep personal sense of being male, female, a blend of both, or neither.
And while many people have a gender identity that's the same as their assigned birth sex of female or male, that's not always the case because gender exists on a spectrum. Like transgender, which means a person whose gender identity is not consistent with their assigned birth sex. Non-binary, which means a person whose identity doesn't fall in the category of either male or female. And genderqueer or gender fluid, which means a person who does not identify themselves as having a specific gender at all.
Does gender identity have to do with being straight or gay?
Actually, no. Gender identity has to do with the way you feel about yourself,
That's
while
correct.
sexual orientation is based on the way you feel toward others, the people you may or may not be attracted to.
You know, I really like Alex, and I can tell they're a good friend to you. But I'm still pretty confused about all of this.
That's okay. You don't have to
Me too,
fully
Pop.
understand someone to respect them. To start, try not to make any assumptions about a person's gender, and use the name and pronouns that they ask you to. Above all, be a friend or ally for people of all gender identities.
That's right, Mom. Oh, Alex is here. Come on in.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, hey, Alex. Care for some salad? The balsamic's right from Italy, you know?
Yeah, that lets us know with the non-binary, and people still have not figured that out. So it's amazing to me. We've gone through all of these different types, and they got all of these different types of stuff. It all fit under one helm when I was coming up, and that's homosexuality. Whether you're a lesbian or whether you're a gay man, it's all under the same head of homosexuality. So whether you choose to be bisexual, trisexual, nitroglycerin, it don't matter. You know, it was all under like one subheading. Now we got to know if somebody's non-binary, meaning do you identify as what's on your birth certificate, or how do you feel? I should say more so than versus who you want to have sex with. I feel like a man today. When you feel like a man, does that mean you want to have sex with women? Oh, I feel like
I
a
think you
girl
missed the
today.
whole point of the video.
I did? Okay.
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay, so they explained it rather beautifully, and what they were just explaining doesn't have anything to do with your sexuality. It has to do with how you view yourself. If you look up the definition of gender, and I know so many individuals that are stuck in traditional ways don't want to accept it whatsoever, but the definition of gender is how you feel. Okay, so sex is
Wait a minute, Destiny, I want to stop you right there. How you feel. So if I feel like a man
about yourself.
Right. Doesn't that mean I feel like a man? So what do men like? They like women. Men like to have
No,
sex
that's
with
not
women.
true either.
no.
I get so the whole thing is how you feel about yourself, not how you feel. It's how you feel about yourself. You feel that you identify as a male. Now that doesn't mean
Okay.
you like women or men or whatever the case may be. It's how you feel. You talk about two different things: gender identity, and I don't know why I'm explaining this because I really thoroughly don't care. But
I got interrupted.
but yeah, go ahead, Destiny. You go. But yeah,
No, you were doing great.
It's how you feel is your identity, and then I can't remember the other word for it is what you like are two
It's your
different
sexuality.
things. Yeah, it's your sexuality. So
Your
you can
gender
feel
versus
like
your sexuality.
yeah. If you identify as a male, then you can still does not mean that you have to like women. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you feel about yourself, you know, and
Like
how you feel
tomboys.
and
Like,
identify
No,
as
not
yourself.
exactly tomboys. Like if I mean, like I was a tomboy when I was younger, but I grew up to just still be a tomboy. Like I have boyish hobbies from time to time, but the gender isn't the tomboy situation. The gender is like, okay, well, you know what? I feel more comfortable doing man things, dressing as a man, presenting myself as a man. I feel beautiful being a man. I feel more like myself being a man. Therefore, I would like to, as per my gender, identify as a man. That doesn't mean like I'm gonna go change my genitalia right away. That doesn't mean that, oh, I like women all of a sudden. I can feel like I'm a man and find men attractive. The gender identity is how you feel yourself, what stereotype, what extreme you feel, and then your sexuality is something totally different.
They just confusing these kids' minds. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't.
Yeah,
right,
I couldn't stay away from this subject, but I'm a entertain it for today.
No, I mean, because a lot of people want to know, what does this mean? What does that mean? What does, you know?
It was Brenda's idea.
Where is Brenda Brown? She wanted to learn some stuff.
What is that
She's gonna have
sound?
to go back and rewatch it.
Is that
That's
one of
some
y'all?
Bing, bing. Yeah, I know
Yeah, I
what
hear
that
it
was.
too.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yanni.
Now, you know, I had a interaction, I'll be honest with y'all, about this whole subject and things like that. And I kind of realized, you know, I've openly said on the show, my brother is gay. He is married to a man. I love him to death and this, that, and the other. But I've come to learn that for myself, I don't think I will ever understand because I don't live that life. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that issue of being in one body and feeling a different way. So therefore, I will never understand it. This is what I've come to grips with. So therefore, I kind of stay away from it to keep my opinion to myself because I don't understand it. I will probably never understand it. Just like to be honest, I don't feel that a white person will ever understand living in a black person's body. You know, I kind of equal it in the same thing. You will never understand. You can try, you can hope, you can listen to the arguments, but in reality, Destiny will never know what it feels like to be a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Even though she may have plenty of black women friends and all these other kind of things, but she will never understand what it feels like to be a black woman. I'll put that in the same equivalency of a person who is a woman that feels like a man. I will never understand it. No matter how woke or how many videos I watch or whatever the case may be, I will never understand it. And the best thing I can do for them is not even try. Like, because my opinion will never be correct, in my opinion. It will never be correct because I can't understand it. It's impossible. You know, and just like my brother, you know, I'm a funny guy. Y'all y'all understand that. And I cracked some very good jokes at his party one time, and they were not gay friendly. How about that? I'll just put it that way. And my brother came to me and came to me respectfully and was pissed off, and he was like, "Yo, you know, I battle with this enough out in the street. I don't expect it to get it from my family." And to me, it was just a joke. I really didn't care about the situation at all. I was just cracking a joke. You know what I'm saying? But in that light, I realized that sometimes it's just better just to stay away from it and not, especially if you're not serious about it. But to them, they're serious. It's seriously a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if a white man came to me talking about black culture, I would look at him like he lost his fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't really know. He's just giving his outside opinion on something he really does not understand and will never understand.
Well, what about if he was raised? What about if he was raised in the Black community by a Black family? Do you think he will understand Black culture then, or
No.
is still no?
No, he won't. He won't because he'll never get pulled over and be seen as a Black man.
Okay,
He'll
gotcha.
never have that fear. He'll never have that fear of when he's being pulled over. Is my life going to end to that? You know what I'm saying? And even me as a Black man now, I'm old as fuck, and I don't have that fear anymore because I know exactly what to do. But you know, I had to look at my son and punch him in the face when we was getting pulled over because this nigga want to act like he hard and shit. I looked at him. I said, "Do you got a gun on you? I don't know about. Like, what the fuck are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? And then I told him, I was like, "Look, I got one job and one job only. And no matter how, if you're a white man, no matter how Black you grew up, you will never understand that. You will never understand that internal fear that you have." And unfortunately, I got to answer this phone call. But yeah, that internal fear that you have. So like I said, I just feel like it's the same way in this conversation. But I got to go grab this phone call. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. So, and no matter what you identify as, it doesn't matter what you identify as versus what you actually are. So you can identify as the man on the moon. If you a white man on planet Earth, you're still a white man. It don't. So it's like it don't matter what you identify as. You born what you are. You know, that's how you was born.
That's the difference between. I think you're trying to talk about the difference between gender and sex. Because now we're on three different things. Gender is what you identify, sex is your organ, and then your sexuality is what you like to do with that organ.
Oh, I'm talking about what you identify as. So if I'm a male and I identify as whatever, that's where you get all of those other different types in. So no matter what you identify as, you are what you are. I don't know, you know. So let's see another.
That's one of those things that he's talking about, where like people who go through it know what they're. Good morning, Funny Man Green.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
That's what a lot of individuals who are trans or who identify as something other than what they look like have to deal with on the regular. Is like you said it very calmly, like, oh well, you can identify as a man if you want to, but you look like a woman, therefore you are a woman. And you're just saying
no, I didn't say therefore you are. I said whatever you are born as, that's what you are. You can look like whatever you want to look like or identify any way you want to until you get that reassignment surgery. If Destiny is a woman, she could choose to dress up like a man, but Destiny is still a what at the end of the day?
My sex would be female, but if I chose that my gender was male, then my gender would be male. My sex would be female. My genitalia would be female.
See, sex and gender, when they say gender reassignment, they're reassigning gender. When they say gender reassignment, they don't say sex reassignment. They say gender reassignment. And sex is the act of what we do. When you say you want to have sex, that means do you want to That don't mean do you
that's
want
your sexuality. We are talking about a subject I actually get kind of fired up about because I have been one of those people that were told they're going to hell for liking women.
Well, I don't care where to tell you you're going. I'm talking about what is. You know, I do not condemn nobody for anything that they do. Let's get that straight. So I would never tell somebody you're going to hell for doing whatever you do, because that's your business. See, what you do in the privacy of your own bedroom, that's your business, Destiny. I'm talking about being called which you are. If you're born a woman, if you have eggs, you female. If you have sperm, you're male. Now, once you choose to change that with gender reassignment, then you can. But all I'm saying is, no matter what you dress up as, if you ain't reassigned in no naughty parts, you could identify as that. I identify as a rich white woman. Can I identify as a rich white woman and go to the bank and get my money? But at the end of the day, I'm just me. We talking about you're saying if
you're using comparisons that aren't you're doing the same thing my daddy does, where you're using comparisons that don't have anything to do with each other.
That's what we're not going to do. Let's table our conversation and ask somebody else's opinion. We got Stepdaddy Lee and David Green in the house. Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Okay. Okay, how about this? Let's ask Lee her thoughts because Lee have said that she's straight gay and she's not bisexual. She ain't playing on both teams. She's batting for one side. So Lee, what do you think about what we're saying about the difference between gender and sex, or how you feel?
Listen. Yes. Oh my goodness, this right here is one of the craziest. They make gay be complicated now. Gay is just so fucking complicated. I mean, if you're gonna get a sex change, get it. That's what you call transitioning. If you're transitioning, take the necessary measures and chop your damn Johnson off and everything. You're who you want to be. But if you still got that thing, you're still a man. You still got estrogen. You can't testosterone. You can't lower it to make it be estrogen and none of that. A woman, if you decide to go get you a pump up one, that's your business. But as long as you transition into getting it, a protruding part. This right here is, if you haven't reassigned something or changed anything, you are what God made you. God made 3 people. That's man, woman, and transvestites. I'm not transvestites. Man, woman, and morphodikes. Because he don't make any mistakes. Those are the ones that's been born with both pieces. He didn't create 4.
For that. Mm-hmm.
The 4th one is those crazy motherfuckers that's out there talking about, oh, I identify. You can identify as a motherfucking marble, but do that mean you have any? No. You got screws loose. There's crazy motherfuckers out here that, you're just making a mockery of what God has made. For real, how you gonna have a bonus hole and you ain't got nothing but an ass? I was watching anime porn. The motherfucker got 2 big dicks. Yeah, anime porn. Yeah, I watched that shit. Don't close your mouth. And the motherfucking asshole looked like a pussy. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? I got one eye and I saw a pussy on 2 dudes with dicks.
Oh shit.
I said, what is this world coming to? I just felt like right then I turned it off because I knew right then I said I was going to hell for even watching that dumb shit. Period. If whatever you do, that's your business. See, that's why back in the day they used to lock motherfuckers up for that shit. They used to put you in a insane asylum. Especially for a man. They put your ass in insane asylum really, really quick. See, gay men, they don't like me. They like me, but they don't like me because of my jokes. Gay women, I'm not quite sure about some of those motherfuckers, gay women, because I ran into a few of them. Hell, they get more dick than a straight woman. So I don't understand how you gonna be that dude and get more dick than a real woman than a straight woman? Just don't make good sense.
Are they horny?
Yeah, that's funny man's territory right there. He like them gay lesbians. Funny man like gay lesbians.
Yeah, wait a minute, I want to talk about. Wait a minute, a lesbian is a straight up woman. Bisexual are the one that like men and women, right, Destiny?
Yes.
Supposed to be. Supposed to be. They identify as I want to fuck.
That's what we used to say. Y'all was just nasty. You just greedy. You wanted it all.
That's it.
Funny Man specializes in fucking doms.
Look,
they ain't dumb.
Wait a minute, guys.
Doms? They're not dumb.
They're not dumb. They're not dumb.
Wait a minute, Molly got a good point here. I want to bring out what Molly said. He said it's not complicated. People just make it confusing. People who like the same sex is gay. Before they was called gay, it was called mental illness.
I said that.
Yeah, yes, you had. Yeah, yes, you had. And that's what I'm agreeing, and Molly's co-signing. You know, we agree with that. Let's get into another video. Good morning, Phil. Good morning, man. Funny Man Green.
What's up? What's up?
We got another one pulled up. Y'all watch this because there's a bunch of them. That's
At some point in time, can we talk about pussy? Because that's what I want to talk about.
We'll get to that. There's a lot of, you know, you going down the gamut because I talk about virginity.
I'm still traumatized because I came into the conversation and the first thing I heard was cut off your dick. I'm still fucked up over that. That ain't the way to start a morning. Shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
We was talking about how you feel or how you identify yourself.
Okay, but don't start a conversation with cut off your dick.
Hold on, Phil. Hold on, Phil. How do you identify yourself, man? You gotta
that's
clarify.
what I gotta ask all of you guys as you come in.
What?
Kiani, Phil, and Funny Man, and Lee. Kiani, he's never answered us back. I don't know if Kiani's still in the room. But Funny Man, Dave Green, how do you identify?
How I identify myself?
As a nasty nigga.
I identify myself as
it ain't complicated. It's like up or down. Yes or no?
Bottom or top?
In or out?
I said a straight guy that likes to have a lot of fun.
Well, wait, have you ever?
That leaves interpretation.
You a pitcher or you a catcher? Like
they say,
questions like this make
you can be a pitcher or a catcher, still baseball.
Very uncomfortable.
There you go.
Imagine your whole life is being told you're going to hell, and people asking you what kind of genitalia you have.
Destiny, stop bringing religion into that. We talking about straight up sex, girl. What you talking about?
No,
it wasn't necessarily a call into a religion. It was a talk about the struggle that transgender and gay people.
The struggle is real.
That's why we're talking about it. We're laughing. We're making a light of it. It's okay. That's just as intense as about having black and white conversation with black and white people.
Hey, if you're a hoe,
I only mess with women.
Oh, mess with women. Okay.
Yeah. From the back.
From the back.
From the front, back, side.
You know, Destiny turned the nigga that said that too.
Yeah, no bull. Women can turn men.
From the back.
From the back. There you go.
They can also turn women.
I'm sorry. Is the conversation making you uncomfortable?
No, I generally have a hard time controlling myself in this conversation because
don't control yourself. Be free.
It's okay. I'm having a hard time with this conversation, just to let you know.
Yeah, we know. That's why you keep putting your hand under your dress.
Hey.
What is intersex? Ask Amaze. Intersex is a term for peoples whose bodies are different from those typically labeled male or female at birth. Some people may have external genitalia that is different from their internal organs. So someone may have ovaries internally, but have testicles externally. Others may have different chromosomes, such as XXY instead of just XY, male, or XX, female. When intersex babies are born, doctors usually assign them a legal sex, either male or female. However, this doesn't necessarily determine their gender identity as they grow up. In the past, surgeries were common to make intersex babies' genitals fit into either typical male or female identities. Hormones were also given to fit into these assigned identities through puberty. But now, many people believe that intersex people should decide if they want to have these surgeries and interventions later in life. If you want more information, check out organizations like Interact at interactadvocates.org.
I didn't know
Okay,
that was
but-
common enough to assign it a sex.
But that's
man, that's what-
hermaphrodites. That's what Lee just said.
Yeah.
There's 3 types: male, female, and hermaphrodites. And scientifically, you just heard it. Now, my thing is, if they say wait till you are an adult to be signed of sex, how can these people let these children determine what sex that they are as kids?
Listen,
Wait till they become an adult and then let them do what they want to do. Because you hear about just 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds having gender reassignment surgeries. That's ludicrous. They won't even, now if you're born with both, they won't even let you decide if you're an adult. So what does that say about us? Oh, for the people that's not hermaphrodites, we could decide for them. But wait till they're adults and let them do what they want to do with their bodies. So they won't have no regrets. They won't have to say, my mom really jacked me up because she listened to me. I was only 10. She's supposed to be the parent. She's supposed to know better. Wait till they get it. When you get grown and you decide what you want to do, that's what you do with your body then. But the parent should not be switching and doing anything. Let that child decide that.
It wasn't just the parents, it was the doctors. It was back
They
then.
all of them.
No, back in the day, sometimes before the parent even knew, sometimes the doctors would choose it by cutting off all particular parts. Now, once the parents got involved and they saw this, then the parents started, asking questions about it, and then they allowed them, to do it. There was an HBO special in the 80s and 90s about this. Yeah, I mean, this HBO been around for a very long time, but there's a documentary and special about it. So, I mean, your parents had a lot to do. I mean, look at what they're doing now. A 12-year-old can marry a grown-ass man. So what the fuck?
What?
Okay. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Okay.
Morning.
So I've been listening for a little while here, and I'm gonna say maybe it's like circumcision. When a woman has a son, you make that decision for your son when he's born. You decide as the parent whether to snip it or leave it. Now,
Do you fill out a form or something?
hold on. If you were to leave it and they get old enough and then they decide they want to do it, it's really, really painful as an adult to get it snipped rather than as a baby. So some men would say, Mom, why you didn't get me snipped when I was a kid? Because now it's going to really, 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 really hurt. So kind of like that.
I don't know if it's gonna just like magically not hurt a baby to cut its dick off. I feel like they just can't express it like an adult can.
No,
Well, they don't know what hurt is yet.
Hold on, I'm trying to hear Lee.
No, but see that was for just for circumcision. Okay, that means that penis is still going to be attached to him. Now, once that child grows up, like in the HBO special back then, once that child grows up and say this person would have both sex, they cut off the protruding part and he come up muscular. He's a straight man and he is not enduring his vagina. He's
not enjoying his vagina.
He looks like a man. He wants to be a man, but he's trapped in this body that it made for him to be a female. And just the opposite with the woman, where they poured this shit up inside this other one and sewed it up, and find out it's a woman got very badly sick and was having a menstrual. So and they couldn't understand what was going on.
Say, okay, well, at 10 years old, I'm gonna give you gender reassignment surgery. Or if it's a little boy to identify as a girl, and a child is saying, "Oh, I identify as a girl, mommy. I want my dingling cut off," and you said, "Okay." So by the age of 10, you get in them gender reassignment surgery. That falls in the same category as of when they're saying they have both. Let them decide when they become an adult or when they get older enough to decide, instead of parents going, because kids, one day we want this, one day we want that. One day I want to wear jeans, the next day I want to wear skirts. Children are so fickle in that you shouldn't listen to children so much with a grain of salt.
Right.
When they're saying this is what I want. When you become an adult or a young adult, teenagers, you know more then. It's
And Reese,
yes, sir.
I think it's going to come to the point where they're going to stop doing gender reveal parties until they're like you know what I mean, like teenager or something like that.
12 years old.
Or they'll call them sex reveal.
Yeah, because truthfully, I told my son, he, you know, I mean, he's about to have a kid now, and he invited me to the gender reveal, and I told him, I said, you want to wait until, you know, I mean, he's older or something like that? No, because you don't know what he's, you know, I mean, what he will want to be or whatever. And,
well, see, the difference of what he want to be and what he is, that's what we're talking about today on today's show. If you're born making sperm, you're a male. Now, if you're born making eggs, you're a woman, right? Everybody agree to that. Okay. Now,
you either a rooster or a chicken.
Choose to do something different after you get here, that's your own doing. That's your own choosing. But you're born a male.
Not necessarily. It is true that you can be born opposite on the inside. You can have,
but when you get a grown up, then you could tell. But what
you can fix that.
What your car engine say? That's what your car engine say.
Your engine light is on.
No, not check engine light is on. Like
and
you ain't gonna put
the car engine said the car. Sometimes the car is no. The carburetor is messed up and the tailpipe is busted.
Well, then that's that engine. That engine got to get fixed. But if it's a Yugo, it's a Yugo.
I love sex.
You know, that's all I'm saying. And Destiny, again, I apologize for you getting upset about to talk about sex, but this shouldn't upset you because this is an everyday life. This is your chance to learn and to teach. This is your, right. You know, by being a bisexual woman, this is your chance to say, okay, this is what it is, and learn and teach. We're all listening. We're all sharing our different opinions, honey. So please don't take any offense, and don't. You're so sensitive, boo.
Not so sensitive.
Oh no.
You talking to me? I ain't sensitive.
I'm talking to Destiny. She said she's holding back her anger.
The train ran off the track.
Parisi is
I
hilarious.
bring up the next video.
Hey,
No. I got one question, and you know, I hate to ask this shit, but fuck it, I'm nosy as hell. So, Lee, this is directed towards you.
Toward me, or you want me to answer it?
I want you to answer this.
Both.
Okay,
I mean, because I mean, it's nothing derogatory. You know, I love you to death. But is this gay thing too prevalent? I mean, are we making, because I don't feel it. I don't understand how you guys feel and how this, that, and the other work. If you born like that or you become like that, but like. If we make it, I mean, you are what you are, you're going to do what you do. But if, say, for instance, when my son was in elementary school, and you know, I got certain values that I hold in my house. A nigga gonna be a nigga, a chick gonna be a chick. I mean, I can't make it do what it do. You're gonna do what you do when you grow up. But when that narrative is so prevalent to where they're growing up at, and kids are at a formative age where, you know, they start thinking shit is okay, not really because of how they feel about themselves, because what other motherfuckers tell them that they feel, you know, and at a certain age, they make decisions and shit before they old enough to understand what that decision is.
Right,
I'm just saying, I don't know if I explained that shit right, but
I was about
do you
to run.
understand?
I was
Do you
about to
understand
run.
what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, Brendan. Let Phil finish what he's saying.
No, I'm finished. I mean, I don't know if I explained. I don't know if what I said made sense.
I
But
was about to. I was about to validate it. That's all.
Go ahead, Lee. You can answer.
Okay, what? Listen, when it comes down to the kids, they're gonna learn. I don't believe in peer pressure, but some people do because they don't know how to. Like myself, I wasn't a great listener to my child. I should have, but I didn't. You got to listen to your child. Number two, it takes a crazy. I mean, if you see your kid walking around the house in high heel shoes, you already know it's suspect. If you see your daughter in your boxer shorts, you know it's suspect. So it's intervention time. It's time for you to open your mind, try to find some solution for her or him to figure this out. I know sometimes it's very uncomfortable, but it's something you got to do to know your child, or even know you. I mean, sometimes you got to look in the mirror and say, "Damn, did I do that? Or what did I do? How do I, go with this?" And it's gonna bother the hell out you because I had to go to it. My daughter is gay. She's just as gay as I am, if not more. She's my inner me. So
she's your mini me.
Me not accepting it when I saw it. I really wanted a daughter and a son-in-law with some grandkids, which I know I'm never gonna have now. You prepare you for your child waking up one morning or you seeing them with another guy. There's nothing there to help you with that.
Right.
Unless you sit down and talk to them and let them.
So do you think you can be peer pressured into being gay?
Yes.
I think you can be peer pressured into trying it.
Just like a gay person can be peer pressured to being straight. Yes, you can be peer pressured into being gay. Not being gay, but experimenting. Not being gay. Not being gay, but experimenting. What?
Hold it, put a pin in that.
Damn it.
Wait a minute, you cut Destiny. I know, but you cut Destiny off.
My opinion matters too.
Yes, your opinion matter, but you cut Destiny off.
I did not cut Destiny off. I said
Destiny was trying to cut Beast off. I was trying to cut Beast off.
Thank you.
Okay, Beast. Okay, I want to hear from Destiny because I want to make sure
because you want to pick with her later. I got you. Go ahead.
Beast, you gonna stop that shit? Ain't nobody picking with nobody. Now you say both. Stop it right now because I don't want people to think that she's really doing that or she's doing that. Hell no. We're having a discussion. And I just want to know, just like Phil asked Lee, Destiny, we're asking you the same question. That's all I just wanted to know because you have one lesbian, one bisexual, one heterosexual, two heterosexual. Well, I didn't ask Brenda what she identified as, so I'm jumping the gun, I'm assuming. And all the men said that they are heterosexual men. Nobody admits or to being anything else but heterosexual. But anyway, I wanted to know from Destiny because Destiny is the only one that says she's angry about it. She's passionate. So I want to hear why are you angry and why are you passionate? And don't use the going to hell thing because everybody on this panel at one time or another told her they was going to hell for one thing or another. So we're not going to say that. So Destiny Andrews, you have the floor.
How you going to ask her a question and tell her what she can say?
No. Beast. I'm telling her. Okay, go ahead, Destiny. I'm gonna have to ignore you.
I'm not angry, but I can get angry. I am passionate because of what I've been through. Now, the answer to the question is anybody can be peer pressured into trying something at least once. If they like it and they keep going, then that's them. But I know plenty of women that were peer pressured into being with another woman, and they said that was just not their fucking thing. I know men that were peer pressured into being with another man, and he said that was not his thing.
Really?
If it doesn't do it for you, then don't do it again. That's it. But that's why they have a curious stage. Like before you say you're bisexual, you say you're bi-curious. You sit there and you experiment and figure out if you actually like this kind of stuff. And if you do, okay. If you don't, okay. That's it.
Hey, Reese, back to what Lee was saying about, you know what I mean, like boys wearing high heels and stuff. I got in trouble for that. And I wasn't being gay, I was acting like Prince.
He said I was acting like
Prince. But you know, I mean, they was real, you know, strict in religion and stuff, and all. They thought I was being gay, but I was doing what was I doing? Let's Go Crazy or something.
Imitating. You were imitating it, and you know, yeah. When I was a kid, I was practicing peeing standing up. That doesn't mean that I was a boy. I was just imitating my granddad. The older men do this. Not that I saw my granddaddy pee. You know,
right,
you saw the
right.
man get to the bathroom, and you see him shut the door. I'm like, why is he standing up? He said he had to pee, and I'm thinking everybody sit down to pee. And my grandma was like, no, they don't. And I was like, I wonder, can I pee standing up? And guess what? Women can. Women can, but that did not make me no more of a.
You didn't make a mess of it?
You know, curious. Yeah, women can be standing up.
Run down your legs.
Nope, not right down your legs. You grab the hood of your naughty parts down there, the hood.
Oh Lord!
And you can direct your clitoris. The little pee hole, your urethra's right under there, and you could pull it out.
Standing up today.
I'll be watching water sports porn, and the piss be just going everywhere.
Yeah, you can, you know, women don't gonna have to go all every which way. You can control that thing, that stream. Yeah.
What did I wake up to? Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying,
wait a minute. Now I want you to scream at everybody for cutting me off. Okay, so
everybody, Brenda wants to say something. Go ahead, Brenda. You have the mic now, Brenda. What did you wake up to this morning? Was the last thing I heard.
Okay,
Brenda?
So to answer your question, I am heterosexual. You know, the regular kind. I did, like Destiny said, get peer pressured into kissing a girl once. And I'm not going to say it was horrible, but it just wasn't my thing. So I just think that as a child, you don't know what you're doing, and your parents have to set something by just letting everybody just grow with the flow. There's no direction now. If you're a person that hops off of that track when you get old enough to understand what that track is, awesome. But as your parent, I'm going to kind of direct it. When you're 18, I'm going to guide it. When you're 30, I'm going to let go because I'm going to be busy worrying about how I'm going to retire. So, you know, I think Lee was right. You have to listen to your child. You got to, at some point, you got to click off what you want and what you think and what you need and listen to what your baby is saying to you. Because sometimes that's where you miss it. And then they grow up thinking that you ain't going to love them if they're gay, or like my sisters say, pray the gay away, you know, all of that. So just listen to your kid, and each kid is different.
Right. Hey, Reese, I got a question for somebody like Destiny. Okay, like Destiny, like you know, man, I know, you know, me, you're like bisexual, whatever, like that. No, like, you know, me, like you're like passionate, passionate for it and whatever like that. No, how do you feel about the people who's doing it as like a game or something like that? No, or like an like an agenda, like example, like I heard what's his name, Caitlyn Jenner or whatever like that, no, is regretting the transition or whatever like that, no. And then when you find out, I mean, then they were saying something about only reason why he got it done was to get off that murder charge or whatever like that, no, that he hit and killed a woman or something like that or something.
People that can try to take their sexuality or their gender identity and use it as a weapon are awful individuals. I can't think of what needs to be done as actual punishment for that kind of deed. Although, I mean, there was one that was mentioned not too long back that the guy was a rapist and raped very many women and was getting prosecuted for that, and then decided he was going to identify as a woman and got put into a woman's fucking prison. That guy, first off, the person that allowed him to fucking go there should be in prison themselves, and that guy right there should be. I'm very. Let's fucking kill him. He can go up for the death sentence. How about that? But he was just this dark fucking individual that tried to use sexuality to get more of what he wanted, and he definitely did that. So him and the person that allowed him to do that, the dumbass that allowed him to do that, should both be prosecuted and blah, blah, blah. I didn't know that Jenner, is that Caitlyn Jenner? It was Caitlyn Jenner that did that?
Yeah,
I don't remember what her name was when she was a guy. And that actually brings up a question that I thought of earlier, but I'll bring it back if y'all want to hear it. Excuse me. So, thank you. So, okay. I know that I didn't know that it was because of getting out of some kind of charge, but I do know that that individual got so much attention. I personally, I didn't know that
became woman of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were an athlete before. I didn't know that they were already famous. But
oh my God,
I was born in '94. The accent of it.
You know everything else,
ma'am.
I said that's no excuse. You know everything else.
That's because I Google it.
Oh Lord.
There we go. What does that have to do with anything, Reese? Damn, come on, let the girl talk.
I didn't know what his priors were, but then I did know that this man had become a woman and he got fucking famous as fuck for it.
Right. Yeah.
That's
what I was. That's what I was. That's what I was saying.
That's the only reason he got famous
this,
for, because he was famous before. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but he got even more. He got even more famous because of the transition webinar, and it started like a big like movement and everything like that. No, that's what I'm saying. And it wasn't until I don't know. It was probably like 3 weeks ago or something when I was reading where basically he was like a pawn or whatever like that. No, to set up this movement or whatever like that. No, and it was to get off that murder charge or whatever like that. No, that he it was like a choice or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he apparently he had like a vehicle manslaughter.
So are you saying because
how did they get him off the charge though?
Penis to a vagina, he didn't
because
get
it
charged
started
for murder?
because it started a movement.
A whole wave.
What I'm saying, I think it's also, I mean, I understand like people like you and everything, like, passionate. Now I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I think it's also like a hidden agenda for population control.
Well, that's always been.
Okay.
Man.
All
Where
right.
you
Well,
think
now we're going. I feel like we're going far left right now. Now we're into population control and people. I mean, there are terrible people, no matter what gender or whatever you're doing. There's terrible people all the way around. So is it possible? Yes, but I don't feel like that's the majority. We're talking about and isolated.
No. I'm not talking. That's why I said like people like Destiny and stuff like that. Knowing that's you know, I mean, they're passionate, whatever. You know, what I mean, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, you know, what I mean, like other agendas or whatever. You know what I mean? Even down to Dwayne Wade's son and or whatever. And Gabriel Union said this, Reverend. Dwayne Wade is the one who wanted to do the jump with his son or whatever like that. No, you know what I mean, to make them relevant or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or daughter or
Well,
whatever it is.
Well, he's suspect too. He's been accused of doing shit too. So.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
The thing is, if you're gay and you know it, fucking shut the fuck up and keep digging shit. That's your business. If that's what you like, if you're a woman, stick your head in the womb and smother yourself. It's your business. Right. We don't need to know what goes on in each other's bedroom. That's private.
Exactly.
That's totally private.
Exactly. That's my sentiments exactly. And a lot of
what you want. That's what you want. I mean, gay rights. Okay, you want to get fucking married. I wanted to get married. I had to go with the common law because they didn't allow it back then. So, okay, I didn't die.
Well, I have another video to show, Lee, because there's more than just gay. There's this polyamorous, this pandering. There's it was asexual and abstinence. And, you know, they have I ain't looking at the damn bestiality.
You see what Funny Man's interested in? He's waiting for that video. Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about different.
I'm trying to help you. Help me help you, Funny Man.
Funny Man can't help himself. He can't.
It is Freaky Friday. It is Freaky Friday.
He can't.
I thought you was talking about different jumps.
He brought the goat home just for this episode. He was like, "Come on, come on, baby. I'm gonna have to bring you out and show them what's going on."
That's you know,
wow.
That's mental illness to me. Sorry, no offense to anybody that likes spoken animals.
That's just something of a whole different.
I got it. I get it. We will accept Funny Man Green no matter how he is. I get it.
Yeah, because I love Dave Moran. That's Dave is Dave. We got the next video set up. I'm going
as long as that nigga don't come and speak in horse.
What is asexuality? That's a good one.
What do you mean you don't like chocolate? How is that possible? Yeah, I just don't see what all the fuss is about. Let's just put chocolate aside. What about chocolate ice cream? Nope. Chocolate cake? Chocolate mousse? Chocolate syrup?
Bravos?
I know. A huge bunny-shaped chocolate. No. Asexuality, sometimes called ace, is a sexual orientation in which a person generally does not experience sexual desire but does feel romantic attraction for others. It's an inherent aspect of who a person is, similar to someone who is heterosexual, gay, or lesbian. People who identify as asexual find their attractions might exist on a spectrum, but can't change how they feel, and there is nothing wrong with them. Asexuality is also not the same thing as abstinence, which is a decision to not have sex for any number of reasons.
Oh shit, that's Reese.
Asexual people may still choose to be in relationships, even with people who are not asexual. They don't automatically hate sex. They just don't have a drive to be sexual in the ways most people do. So remember, human sexuality is a beautiful, varied, colorful spectrum. We should avoid making assumptions, ask questions, and treat everyone with respect and love. Till next time, don't forget to visit me at amaze.org or go to my YouTube channel to watch more. Bye.
Did she say to watch porn?
To watch more.
David
has been already on that. Now, she said asexuality is not the same as abstinence. Abstinence is when you choose not to have sex for whatever reason. That's me. I'm abstaining for whatever my reasons are.
And
Now,
if I had known, Reese, I want to apologize. If I had known that that's what you was going through, then I would have never been making jokes about it. I apologize for all the jokes that I have made about your gender fluid sexuality and all the decisions that you made. I will accept you as you are, as a abstinent woman. And I appreciate
Bobby is a gaslighter.
You can still get turned on.
I appreciate the fact that you are holding it down for this cause. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that you are the poster woman for this cause, and I appreciate that. That's all I want to say.
Abstinence.
Yes, for abstinence. Yeah, there you go.
You can put your next winnings toward abstinent women.
Yeah, women. You beat me to it, Brenda. Damn it.
I was seeing the connection. I was like, oh yeah, we raising money for some great causes.
Yep. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to recruit my daughter to join your cause also. I'm going to talk to her as soon as we get out of here and let her know that this is the cause and this is what I want you to be under. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm good.
But not your son. You don't want your son, but you want your daughter.
No, yeah, exactly. 100%. I have already talked to my son, and he said in no way, shape, or form will he ever be a part of that group.
See?
He is what is it? Con abstinence or something? How would you call that? What is it? You want pro abstinence would it be con abstinence? I don't know. What's the opposite of that? He's gonna, you know what? He's following Funny Man Green's philosophy. He's at the Church of Funny Man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. If we got a butt, if we got a hole, he's sticking something in it.
Hey, Reese, my older son is in that group.
Okay.
Asexual?
Huh?
Abstinence.
Your son is asexual, or your son is abstinent?
Abstinence.
Was it virgin? No. What?
Well, virgin and abstinence is two different things, but you know,
until pussy comes on
PlayStation
5. Until pussy comes on PlayStation 5, he's gonna be
it's coming out soon. Then
my son go to the school.
Grand Theft Auto, they're having sex on the daggone video game. And that's another thing. I even looked and Googled what was sexting because I think it's important for us to know what our kids are doing is sexting. When they're sending naughty pics back and forth, that's sexting. And I did not know that you could get in trouble with the law for that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. So a hint. So if you're sending people little naughty pics, and how come all these men not getting arrested? Because I get a dick pic every day. Every day somebody is sending me a DM.
That's harassment if you're talking about kids. If they're under the age of 17 and they're sending dirty pics back, then that counts as having child pornography on your phone. It doesn't matter your age in comparison. Wow. But if you wanna report somebody for harassment because they keep sending you dick pics, go ahead. Funny Man Green.
Wow. Funny Man, you better stop it. You won't get in trouble.
No, I don't do
your
that.
leg up with the Lionel Richie pose.
My son told me yesterday, he said, Mom, you know I love you. But I can't afford to party the way that you want me to party on my birthday. So I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I'm going to take the girl to the club. And so I got to buy me a drink. Then I got to buy her a drink. And you taught me that, Mom. I said, whoa. I didn't teach you that. And he goes, Mom, if you want to have grandkids, I got to buy her a drink. I was like, oh.
Oh, damn.
So Rodney, my son believe in romance. He like slinging dick is not going to work. I got to romance the girl if you want to have grandkids. I was like,
it depends on the girl, Brenda, because some girls, you know.
Well, the girls that Brenda wants him to be with, they need to buy a drink for him. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be with the ones just out here just Yeah,
Sack
just out
chasers.
here.
You
Yeah,
want a
you don't.
sack chaser.
Yeah, you don't want funny man's girls. You want you want some girl with ethics and morals.
I want a girl. I want a girl for, my grandchild that has a good chance of getting here with no STDs and no issues. Like,
I was just
I
kind
would-
of thrown because he was like, "Mom, if you want grandkids, I gotta buy her alcoholic beverages."
yeah, well, he has to treat her like a lady. Maybe you haven't experienced that yet, but my son,
Oh
he
shit!
wants a wife, not a side chick. So,
I told him, hey, you gotta go where the reformed hoes are.
right. Right.
My man loves you.
I done tried to put him in church. I'm like, go to church. I done heard good things about them over there. They reformed.
Get him a choir one. You got to get one from the choir. Don't be messing with don't mess with the congregation. See, he in there mess with them congregation hoes. Yeah, they 30 days. You don't want them.
30-day whole congregation, and the choir hoes is what, 3 years?
2 years. 2 years in. Yeah, they got commitments. They got to be at church on Saturday. They might have to sing. So that's how you know they ain't going to revert directly back to their hoism. So that's all right.
And did what you call the evangelists or the mothers of the church?
They
call
level
the deaconess?
Yeah, they level 10 hoes. I ain't giving my whole set, man. Go ahead.
Oh,
it's funny because last night a guy was a comedian. We went to Shevitz. Swartz Shevitz is funny. That's an awesome place out in Woodbridge. Me, Lee, and Phil, we was cracking up again. And one comedian was up there talking about how he gave a stripper named Destiny all his money. Gave Destiny all my money, and I just bust out laughing. I text Destiny immediately. I said, Destiny, they down here talking about you. They said you was in church, you was reformed, and the guy said that you was back on stage, and he gave Destiny. I gave Destiny all my money. He was in love and wanted to stalk her. And I'm like, dang.
I've known 2 strippers and a WWE fighter named Destiny.
Dang.
Although I was over here talking to my man because he's like, I can make you some cereal. And I'm like, oh. And then you said stripper and you got my attention so fast.
Tell them I want some cereal shit.
Hey,
What kind of cereal?
My man likes you, Beast. My man doesn't laugh next to anybody, but he laughs at your jokes.
I appreciate it.
David want to know what kind of cereal.
What kind of cereal?
I don't know what he's gonna bring me. Either mini wheats or frosted flakes. Not frosted flakes. Mini wheats or French toast crunch, whatever it is, the square bitties.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, that one.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is fucking crack, son. Best cereal out there.
My
Hands
daughter
down.
was like, "Mommy, it's my favorite."
Corn pops.
Fuck them corn
You
pops.
see,
Corn pops.
they have
Gotta have
been
my pop.
choosing their specific cereal type. All of them are cereal eaters, but they're choosing the type they like best. So some identify as Cinnamon Toast Crunchies, some are Mini Wheaties, some are Pepper Crunchies, some are Golden Grammys. And tricks are for
Corn
kids,
poppies.
for everybody.
Yeah,
you
well, funny man. My man was like, "Oh, we don't have any corn poppies. I'm sorry." And I was like, "Did you just reference Funny Man Green?" He said, "Yeah."
Now, how did your man reference Funny Man Green before Green just said corn poppies?
He's listening.
Because he's talked about him before, and he'll sit there and chug a whole box. And my man, he's usually either watching us or on the phone with me. And now that he's home, he'll be right next to me. So he's heard a lot of all of y'all.
Where your man at? Hey, man.
He went to go make me some cereal.
Now, how do your man feel about you being bisexual? Does that mean
He doesn't
that you?
mind.
Okay, so do he let you?
We check out women together.
That was my question. That was
Yeah.
So
I got a good question, Destiny. When you're with a man and you're with a woman, do you have 2 different sexual experiences, or are they very similar? Whether it's a man or
I had
a
so
woman?
many questions. All right, so you're talking about man versus being with a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually become more dominant whenever I'm with women.
Okay.
I prefer to be submissive with a man, but dominant with a woman. Unless, I mean, I'm just, you know what? We're just gonna stop there. Yeah, that's my answer. Final answer. Locked in.
There you go. Locked in.
Yeah,
Good job. Okay. Curious.
What she say locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she forgot to turn off her screen. She should have said locked in and turned off her screen. Yeah, there you go.
Don't protect anybody.
There you go. No, it's when I discovered my son, I was watching him. I was never so happy to see a stiff ass sock in the laundry. I was like, yes. Okay.
That don't mean nothing because he have a stiff sock in the laundry.
Well, that was clue number one, just to know that he liked to have sex. That was, I needed to know that he understood and liked the feeling. Then when I started to see him watch the girl videos with them twerking, that's when twerking first came out. And I walked past and I saw a video with this girl twerking in slow motion. She had on pink shorts. I'll never forget it. And I was like, oh. And I didn't say anything. I just walked past because then I was like, yes, I'm going to get grandkids.
If you had walked past his room and he was watching video footage of Prince moving in slow motion, would you have felt the same way?
I would have turned my head and went, what the fuck? But at that point, I would have did what Lee said, and I would have started listening to my son.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can listen and still get the wrong dang on message.
My daughter, my daughter actively says that she is pansexual, and personally, this is just my personal opinion. I do listen to, and I've always told her, and I've made sex and all that kind of stuff a very open topic in my household. I don't believe in hiding it. I don't hide it. Like when me and my wife get ready to have sex, I've told my kids put in earplugs. It's about to go down. I'm just letting you know. So I don't hide it at all in my household. I feel that it is good for your kids to see a loving relationship. I mean, of course, I'm not having sex in front of my children, but to see that love and the things that we example. Like, I really feel it's important to argue in front of your kids and then show them how to resolve the argument. Yeah, like just because mommy and daddy are arguing does not mean that we don't love each other. I feel that is extremely important. But to go back to the thing, I have an open conversation, and I don't understand the pansexual thing at all. I just don't understand it.
You're falling in love with the emotions, with the mental side
personality.
Of it.
You care more about the personality.
I got what you're saying, but once, like I told y'all in the beginning of this, I don't understand it because I don't live that life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that doesn't make I understand it, but it still don't make sense to me. Like I can't. It's just like I said. It's like a white person trying to tell me the struggles of a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like I will never be able to tell you. I will never understand how it feels to be pansexual because I'm not pansexual. It's that simple.
I'm not falling in love with people.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm the biggest asshole in the world. Like, I'm not going to fall in love with you because of your personality. You can forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even going to be your friend because of your personality. Like, so therefore, I don't understand it. But I always told my daughter, I was like, the only thing I want for you is somebody to love you as much as I do. If they love you as much as I do, I don't give a fuck if it's a mule. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit what it is. A male, female, whatever the case may be. And I said the second thing. Go ahead.
No, I didn't realize you had a second thing.
Oh, yeah. And then in the second, shit, now you made me forget my second thing. But anyway, it was the first thing. I don't care who it is or what it is, as long as they love you as much as I do. And then, and the second thing is that, I've watched you since you was a child. And I believe that you're going to marry a man because you've seen that relationship all your life, and B, the other thing is I know that I have treated you like a princess, and you are a princess. So either a man is going to be with you or some dom. You will not be the dom in a relationship or the male in a relationship at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know that shit, so I can look right at you and know that. So I mean, what's the gamble? Like, I don't really give a fuck if Lee's daughter comes home with my daughter, I'm not gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I'm gonna look at both of them bitches and tell them one of them gonna give me a grandchild. I don't give a fuck how y'all figure it out. I don't care how it happens. I don't give a shit about none of that shit. But y'all motherfuckers gonna bring me a grandchild somehow. So
we need
and
more
that's how I
dads like
feel
you in this world. I swear. I love that.
You
Well, like
know.
your daughter saying that she's pansexual, she's more likely to end up with somebody that's got a damn head on their shoulders. And there are adults that can't do that. So
Yeah,
I mean, hell, I love that your response was like, I don't care, just somebody's gonna give me a grandbaby. That was beautiful. We need more
yeah,
dads.
yeah. Well, you
I wish
know,
my dad was
well, first they gotta love you as much as I do. That's the number one. You know what I'm saying? And then number two, I don't give a shit if it's a female or a male, but somehow I'm getting a grandchild. So y'all better figure that shit out. That's all I'm gonna say to them. I don't give a fuck. I'll be at their wedding and say the same fucking thing. Like, y'all better figure it out. Somewhere there's gonna be a dick. It's gotta come somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, or sperm or whatever the fuck. Somewhere it is dick adjacent. Whatever.
To me, pansexual and bisexuality mirrors the same thing, because bisexuality is you're having sex with either a man or a woman. Pansexual, you're going to have sex with either a man or a woman. It depends on only difference of pansexual is which one do you fall in love with intellectually or treat you the best. Bisexual, I guess that's supposed to be just visually, just only visually, because I was told that people that go both ways, they say that I love who I love. Instead, and that's the same with
Bisexuality is the
pansexual.
same as like being straight on both sides, being the male's mentality straight and the female's mentality straight. You don't always care about like, I don't know, you might get drunk and not care about the appearance, or you might not care if they're actually smart or not. You don't you just like, oh well, you know what, I'm feeling like I'm feeling sexual, I'm horny, I'm just gonna go fuck whatever. And you know what, when I was 18 I was pretty much exactly that. So that's bisexual. You're just sexually attracted to men and women.
I have family members that's bi, and I have family members that's straight and gay, and I stayed most of my younger years in the gay club in Tracks. As a matter of fact, in DC, and it wasn't because I was gay, it was because I was there with my cousin. We was enjoying, we just having a good time. That's all it was. With a lot of young people, they just want to dance, have music, have fun, and have a good time. It's all about the fun.
Reese, you never went into fur?
What's fur?
Fur's right next to Tracks.
No,
two different things though.
I've been to the bathhouse. We went in there, and
Lee would have been in fur.
Oh, okay. I've been into the Phoenix. I've been to a lesbian club before, and it was because I didn't know where I was at. Because my friend Marie, she used to be a neighbor downstairs. I lived with my son's father, and she was like, you know what? Get over it, Ace, and we're gonna go out. I'm gonna take you out. So she was like, we're going to a club. Her and her cousin Virgie, Virgie was the lesbian. I knew what Virgie was. And I had no idea that Marie was bisexual, but Marie was just had sex with anything that get her off at the time. That's what she was. She didn't care about. She just wanted to get off, and she will rub her cooch on the rock if it got her off. But anyway, and the younger me, not knowing, we're in the club, and she was like, "Yeah," she was. There's a lot of nice guys here, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, "Okay, music's pumping, okay," and I'm like. And I'm looking, and I'm like, it's a mixture of white people, black people, or, it's a mixture. So it's not a color thing, but I didn't see any men. And I'm like, where is all the men, Marie? And she started laughing. And I said, what you laughing for? She said, this is a lesbian club. I said, why the fuck would you bring me to a lesbian club? So she's flirting with the bartender, and her cousin Virgie was like, that's messed up. Because Marie ended up going home with the bartender, and Virgie was like, I'll take you back home. I know this is not your spot. And it was this white girl there named Amy, right? This big girl. She said, hey, Reese, what are you, a trisexual? I said, what's that? She said, try anything sexual. I was like, no, that's not my stilo. So I sat there. I didn't drink nothing. And, you know, and I just sat and looked and you know, just like, okay, nice music and enjoy the sights until Virgie said, okay, I'm going to take you home. And she took me home. And the next day, I cussed Marie ass out and I said, why would you do that? And she was laughing and it was like, because I wanted you to get over him. I'm like, so you pulled me to a she place? That make no sense. I said, if that's you, that's your thing, that's your thing. But I don't play them games. Don't do that no more.
Hey, Reese.
Yeah.
So I've been
Reese was pissed off at the club doing the side
Yeah.
rock.
She was sitting on the stool like shit. Side rocking her ass off. I can see it.
Because I was looking, I was like, okay, yeah, okay. And I was like, no, this is not it. And my cousin used to try to tell me he's gay. He was like, "You're bi-curious. You're bi-curious." I'm like, "No, I'm not bi-curious because I'm just not into women. It's nothing. No offense to any woman. There are a lot of beautiful women. I can admire them. Like, oh, look at her body. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so that. But when it comes to being dick down, I want dick down, not clit down. I don't want the back down.
I'm using it.
Down. So that's just me.
Like clit down.
All right, that's just me. Strictly dickly. There it is.
There you go.
We
So
got
you can
another
never.
video.
So then you can never understand what it is to live in the life of Lee. You can never understand that. So then why the fuck are we on this show trying to discuss it?
Down here is bumping.
We're giving we're for other people that's trying to figure it out. I got relatives in my family that's everything. Okay,
everything.
And we're
I got
talking about it
everything.
and then being misunderstood or misunderstanding. You know, we just need to so other people can understand what this binary. See, where I come from, homosexuality was everything. All that encompassed that. Okay, homosexuality. Anytime you play with the other side, whether you was born there, made there, if you go there, if you're curious, that was homosexuality. And under that umbrella of homosexuality, you had gay, you had straight, you had bi, you had trans, but everything was under that one umbrella. Okay? You know, and then we did everything with a hand gesture. Like my girl D-Lo say, this used to be gay back in the day. Or hey, for the guys, hey. Okay, when did that change? Now you're gerrymandering, you're pandering, you're porn.
Yeah, but none of those things apply to you. None of those things apply to you. None of them apply to me. So
to a lot of people,
I don't care how many terms they make. I don't give a shit how many terms they make because I ain't part of none of them.
We talked about Brenda wanted to know what is polyamorous. What does this mean? What does pandering mean? And it was a good topic. A lot of people don't know.
Brenda, take your cooch off the shelf and you'll find out. Shit.
Now they know what to stop, man. I took my time.
Just
to get
saying, lesbians know exactly where the clit is.
We go on to the video. Let me add my video, the next video.
Add your video. All right, we'll go back. Yes, abstinence again. That's what I'm talking about. There, I want to learn about this.
And asexual is two different things. Remember?
Yeah. So we're just talking about not wanting to do it.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
It sucks having to do all the chores here myself.
Yeah, I bet. Mom's been bugging you to do the dishes for a couple of years now. No excuses anymore, Lucas.
Psh, whatever. Okay, so tell me all about it. How's it been? Do you have a girlfriend? Are there cool parties? It must be so awesome to have all that freedom.
Oh, for sure. School's been awesome so far. You should have seen the Halloween bash we had at our dorm. It was off the hook. But there's more to it than having a girlfriend and going to parties. There actually is somebody I like, but we're taking it slow and getting to know each other.
I knew it. Spill the beans, Matt. I'm getting tired of listening to Grandpa talk about the news all the time.
All right. Chill out, dude. First of all, I decided to be abstinent this year.
What?
Abstinent. It means I'm not being sexually active with anyone right now. I'm abstaining from sexual activity.
Really? Not even with the girl you like? I thought the only people who choose to do that were doing it for religious reasons or something.
That can
Jacking off
definitely
goes
be a
homework.
reason, but there are lots of reasons someone might choose it. For me, I decided to make that choice so I could really focus on my classes. And the girl I like is also pretty focused on school. We both agreed that it would be nice to get to know each other better and chill before we're sexually active.
Wait, does that mean you can't even kiss the girl you like? Or, do other stuff?
Well, in our case,
Does oral
we've made
count?
out a few times and sometimes we cuddle, but that's it. For the most
Alright.
part, we go out for meals or go to the movies together. There's also a lot of studying to do, so we're pretty busy with that also.
And
Got
she
it.
put that hot
This reminds me. Ben's older sister also decided to be abstinent, but that was because she didn't want to get pregnant or get any sexually transmitted diseases.
Yeah, those are also totally valid reasons for making the choice. And sometimes it's as simple as just not feeling ready to have sex. A person can always change their mind anytime they want.
Well, Matt, you've given me some good stuff to think about. I have to admit, though, I'm pretty excited to have sex.
And that's fine. Remember, everyone's personal sexual choices are valid and should be respected.
So, yeah, the word abstain can apply to other non-sexual things too, right?
Sure.
In that case, can you please abstain from eating all the pepperoni slices?
Lucas, it's good to be home. What have I done all these months without your smart aleck comments?
Okay, now it's like I know you probably say, why are these like in kid form and play form? Because it's the cleanest of forms of explaining it. That I
girl
could
cheating.
come up with.
Yeah, no bullshit. She fucking somebody
Girl
else like
cheating.
shit. No bullshit. You know how stressful midterms are? Who ain't fucking doing midterms?
That girl
Yeah,
is
that's
They gotta
shit.
concentrate. Like boxers can't
Yeah.
have sex before a fight because it take their energy.
I'm gonna go
Sometimes
ahead and
people
send
can't
And they
that.
still do. Look
I'm-
at Mike
I
Tyson.
know boxes that do.
I need to send that video to my daughter though. I need that video. Forward that to me, please. I'm gonna send that to her because go. I went to college and I decided to be abstinent. Said nobody in college, not a fucking person ever.
Well,
I've
You
been.
step in
I
that
was
room,
in
you're thinking
college.
about parties and
Yeah,
flavor
I was
condoms.
in
Anybody
college
that
and
Maybe at
chooses to
Lincoln
be
University.
abstinent and focus on abstinent and focus on what they want to accomplish generally do end up accomplishing it, because I've said before, relationships and sex in itself is actually a distraction from getting what you need to do done, unless that person that you are doing the do with is 100% like supportive and wants you to go do whatever it is you want to do. I mean, you get in a relationship, you start having sex releases endorphins that tricks you into thinking that you're in love with somebody, and then you just have to be around that person all the time. And then what are you doing? Are you chasing your dreams? Are you studying? No, you're fucking. So
Yeah, there's
but that's
Christian
how I feel.
Christian colleges doing orgies and junk. Yeah, when you go to college,
Jerry
you don't-
Falwell College. That's the only one I know.
What is it?
Jerry Falwell. What is that? Lincoln University.
Mm.
They want you to sign a contract or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Say you'll
David,
keep
I
your-
accidentally sent it to you. I meant to send it to Rodney, but I don't know why you were there. You got an abstinence video. Have fun.
he don't need it.
He not having fun. It's what in the butt. That's
don't
that's,
need it.
so let me see. Did we? I think we covered a lot of sex. I mean, if anybody had any questions about, did we cover the stray and gate thing? Wait a minute.
I think I'm still confused.
There's another
We've got
video.
4 other videos laid over to the side here.
Okay.
Oh my
I gotta
God,
get
no.
more video.
Please,
But
no.
they less than 3 minutes. That ain't nothing but 12 minutes of video. So we'll run them in, rerun them in back to back. There, we just boom, boom, boom. That's
All right.
gives you
All
time.
right.
Well, not run them at all. How about
fuck.
that? Can we vote?
No.
Hey, that doesn't work over here, B.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Cody.
damn.
I'm just not gonna understand it regardless what y'all do.
Me
So it's
too.
gonna be-
That's how I
it's
feel.
gonna be what it's
I mean,
gonna be.
because
A, I
you
don't
are-
understand it, and
you
B,
are what you are.
I don't give a shit either. That's
But
the
it's for
other
the
thing.
other viewers.
B
Like,
said he
let-
wants to do the same page challenge.
Let's see who's fucking.
I
Yeah,
want to do. What's the next video? We're gonna do that challenge. Roll it.
Hey, like whoever you fucking is okay with me. I don't care, funny man. You know what I'm saying? Funny man, fucking sheep. It's okay. I don't give a fuck. I still like him the
I
same
hope
way.
he's not doing that.
I just want
So
to
ain't
bring my.
messing with
I
no
just
sheep.
want
No,
to
hey,
bring
big
my. I
beast.
just want to bring my sheep around.
Reese, didn't you put up a video with a sheep with the fatty or whatever?
The fat ass sheep.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I brought that up.
That was me, but that
Beast
was
on it.
The fat booty sheep. Nah, I brought that up. That was my video. I'll bring it up again.
Why?
The fat booty sheep, because that's the funny man. Funny man was trying to get one from Saudi Arabia.
Funny man, you need to defend yourself fast.
I know. I'm like, quit laughing. That is not helping.
David, and all that.
He sent me a deposit. I told him I ain't have it.
Oh shit!
Like, shit.
Oh, David.
The next day he went to make sure he can go back to work. He went to his doctor to see if he can go back to work.
After
Yeah,
messing with the sheep. David.
David.
That's
trying
like
to
you
buy him
got
one of them
Lyme
sheep.
disease.
What part of Virginia you live in again?
Maryland,
No, I'm
Cumberland,
in
Maryland.
Maryland.
They
I'm
live
in
in
Maryland.
fuck sheep, Virginia. Damn, David. You better find someone off back, David. Think of it while after we watch this video.
He called that shit birth
I don't mess
control
with
after having all
no
those
sheep,
kids.
dogs, cats, none of that mess.
Which one is this one?
If you have to explain it, David, that makes it worse.
Okay, so we
Don't
have to get
explain
you
it.
a sword, a shield, blue pants. Oh, and I can give you the mustache I wore last Halloween. Oh, come on. So what if you didn't get the role of the princess? Being a knight is awesome. At least you're not playing a tree.
Gender role stereotypes are when a person is expected to act in a certain way based on society's expectations related to their gender. Traditional gender roles go back to a time when there were clear and, at times, unequal rules about how people were expected to act based on their gender. People who were born male were expected to be strong and aggressive, not emotional, and, of course, to love sports. People who were born female were expected to be kind and nurturing, emotional, and domestic, meaning they were all supposed to be able to cook and clean. Gender role stereotypes also affect people's understanding of who is beautiful and who is not. People still go to great lengths to try and conform to these unrealistic ideals they see in popular media. They diet, obsessively exercise, and go through plastic surgery. Additionally, strict stereotypes about gender police people's emotions. Girls are not expected to show anger, and boys aren't supposed to be empathetic, nurturing, or vulnerable. Luckily, as times have changed, so have people's expectations about gender roles. More and more people are free to behave in ways that are true to who they really are, and that is a good thing.
Until next time.
Then to me, that's just non-binary. They're acting it. I mean, they're taking a whole bunch of stuff and saying the same thing over and over. They just said it that that you don't have to do the role that you were born in. That's non-binary. That's however you identify.
Reese, Destiny said she accidentally she said she's backstage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you, funny man. I went to click present and I accidentally clicked leave studio. In doing that, I also did lose the last 3 links over here. So if anybody wants to copy them and paste them so I can pull them up.
No, we good.
The last 3 links where?
We don't need the last 3 links.
In the private chat.
No, thank you.
Why did you delete the links out of the private chat?
I
No, thank
didn't.
you.
I exited and came back, and they were not there.
Okay, good. I got them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I see Molly. I put them in there. Thank you, Molly Mall. Let's see, go to the. Let me see. View it. They're here. Share presentation. Share screen. Share screen.
I pulled up the booty sheep if y'all want to watch that.
No, thank you.
You are silly. What is wrong with you? You okay this morning, Beast?
It's Friday, man. It's Friday.
and you want
Friday,
to
I'm
talk,
on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
on vacation, so I'm on
you
that
want to talk
vibe.
about some booties and the sheep and David Green. I see where your mind at this morning.
I want to talk to something I can relate to better than this shit.
You've actually got some great insight on how a parent should handle it. So I'm really loving hearing that actually. I've got a question for everybody.
I have an episode on dad mentality that was a long time ago with me and my daughter having this conversation. Thank you for cutting me off. What is this? This can't be gender. What the fuck
Those are Shorty sandals. I thought we could use a bit of laughter.
Oh, that is hilarious.
That was her sandals. Them sandals from Temu. I haven't seen them on
That's sandals. I thought it was heels.
Yeah, the heels that are leaning to the side, but they can't speed through.
They don't set up. The sandals won't sit up. So,
man.
So when you order stuff from Temu, you got to be careful because you can waste your money. They sent me some paper sandals. I was like, how the fuck? So
to go back
out of cardboard material.
So to go back to Destiny, I have an episode of Dad Mentality with just me and my daughter having a 45-minute conversation about sexuality and all that kind of stuff. So I've already had this discussion with, and I recorded it. Don't get me wrong, I was drunk as shit in that fucking conversation, but I told the truth. So it was what it was.
Well, I'm sure you handled it just damn fine.
Yeah.
You seem to handle the communication with your kids very, very well. And might sound cheesy, but I really do wish my dad was more like you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you got to create a safe place, man. If you want your kids to respect you and actually come to you, like I always want my kids. I never want to give my kids the excuse of they couldn't come to me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the topic is. So
yeah.
That's
how my parents approached I guess my coming out story or whatever.
Funny man, next season for sure.
My parents responding to that and being so upset about it, I thought, okay, well, I knew they would be upset about this, and they were like insanely upset about this. So in the future, anytime that I was going through something that I knew might upset them, I didn't want to talk to them about it at all, because what if they yelled at me again? What if they kind of persecuted me in a way again? And now my mother is just like completely accepting, but at the time she was not. And my dad still isn't. And I don't talk to my dad about things. I talk to my mom about things.
Oh, hey, Destiny, tell everybody what else your mom is accepting.
Of black men.
But your dad ain't. He's still an Archie Bunker bigoted.
Damn. How you gonna call that nigga that? You don't know him?
She talked on the show about him being prejudiced, just like Archie Bunker. I said, if anybody know All in the Family, Archie Bunker, go back and Google it.
Oh, I know. Hey. But he's the kind of bigot I like. I like the ones that'll tell you to your face. I don't like the ones that say shit behind your back.
Behind your back, yeah.
I can respect, but no. Archie Bunker said it to your face.
That's what I said. Archie Bunker bigoted. What?
Yeah, I like them. Shit, that shit. You know me. I'd be gaslighting the fuck out of them.
And that's
I told this.
would tell you to your face. I don't like. He told it's her sister. Don't try black. Don't do it.
This one motherfucker said something to me, called me a porch monkey. I looked right at him. I said, I hope my son fuck your daughter. And walked away. He was hot.
Look, and then what your son said, Daddy, what the daughter look like?
Hey man, it was just me and him. I was like, yeah, I hope my son fuck your daughter.
That's why. Or David Green.
Either or. I'm about that shit. I love to smoke.
There's a song that is what y'all talking about, right?
About what?
What y'all talking about? Jungle fever.
All right. Got you, Lee. Lee came out of nowhere with that one. It's all good.
I got jungle.
All right, you're gonna play the rest of your videos, Reese, so we can get to some good conversation.
Well, you are having good conversation sparked by the video. We talked about. Did I talk about polyamorous relationships?
Not in the videos.
It's not in the video. We can break that down.
Yeah, I definitely don't understand that shit.
That means you're in a relationship in more than one relationship, not necessarily having more than one intercourse at the same time. But when you in a relationship with multiples.
Yeah, but here's my question: in a relationship with multiples, somebody has to be, in my opinion, somebody has to have a low self-esteem because someone's going to be number two. Like there's no such thing. There's no such thing as an equal relationship in that relationship, no matter what.
You got first wife. First wife is the one that keep all the other hoes alive.
But you got to have low self-esteem if you're okay with being number two. Like I could never be okay with being number two. I could never be okay with
polyamorous couples don't consider themselves 1, 2, or 3. They consider themselves one unit. Like there might have one of the individuals, their house chore is to make sure that the kids are taken care of. Maybe like they all got kids and maybe we've got 4 or 5 kids running around the damn house. Their house chore is we're going to take care of the kids. Maybe one of them is like, well, I mean, I really like cleaning, so I'm going to clean the house, but I hate cooking. And then another one says, you know what, I love cooking, so I'll cook. And like, then they all work as a unit. They like a big old unit working together.
Yeah.
See, I can never.
But there's always still a number two. Yeah, like somebody's got to be shared somewhere. Yeah, somebody's got to be shared somewhere. Like that's the point I'm trying to make.
Biblically, they say man cannot serve 2 gods, and that's a quote that actually refers that people use in relationships often. Where if you are in a is it monogamous? Is that the
monogamous
term? Yeah, okay. If you're in a monogamous relationship,
that's one-on-one people,
and that person have a thing, and then you start secretly, let's say secretly, because you don't want to mess up your monogamous relationship, so you're going to go have this separate thing going on. You're going to treat one person. Yeah, that's cheating.
But a relationship is no longer monogamous.
You're going to treat one person like a king and one person like the devil. That's what's going to happen. Your person at home might be overall perfect, but they're slacking in some way or another. And then over here, this person is picking up the slack that person isn't. So you start doing that dumbass cheating shit, and you start treating the person that's filling in the gaps that you initially wanted the other person to fill in, and you're going to treat them like they're heavenly, and then treat this other person like they're the devil because they're not doing that. And that's not right. The point of polyamory is like being with other individuals, but also communicating completely. It's absolute communication in the relationship. If you are interested in bringing somebody into the relationship, you both have to agree, or all the individuals in the relationship have to agree. It's all about communication and honesty, trust. And if you've got a 3 thing going on and somebody says, hey, I want to bring a 4th person in there, but 2 of those people don't like that 4th person, then I branch away. You can't bring that other person into it because 2 out of 3 of us don't like them. It's a lot about communication.
And everybody know about each other.
Yeah.
And you can't just be exclusive, like, partner A only has sex with partner B and nobody else is allowed, or partner B and nobody else is allowed to have sex with partner B.
And you're not allowed to go out and cheat, because I got a friend that's in a polyamorous relationship. Yeah. And he got his 3 girlfriends, and they're not allowed to cheat. So they can't, like, one of the girls can't have a side piece. If you do, you kicked out of the group.
That's an open relationship, and you have to openly tell people that you want that. Stepdaddy Lee, I hear you. I can't tell what you're saying.
Yeah. Don't put the Bible in that sin. All that sin. Do not put the Bible in that devil and hell shit. Please don't, because we all gonna come short. So don't put that in there. And all y'all doing is talking about a damn orgy.
Orgy.
That's all it is a fucking orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a continuous orgy with
I mean,
chores.
and if there's only one man and you can't cheat, that means he the pimp. The fuck are y'all doing? Come on now. Make it make sense. If you're gonna set some rules, make it make sense that it don't sound familiar.
I'm good. I don't got the patience.
Hey, Lee, you're right. There is rules. There is
That's
like
fine.
rules in
That's
a
all.
contract. There are rules and contract to the jump because I got invited to one in Bowie, Maryland or whatever like that. No, it was 2 chicks, and you know, I mean, they were sitting there talking about they wanted a poly junk, and they were saying it's not all about sex. It's about like Destiny said, communication, helping each other out. That this is this.
They just needed a gardener with a dick.
Constant gardener.
Yeah, that's all they wanted. They needed a nigga. They needed a nigga to take care of the garden and shit. They ain't give him dick. They ain't want nothing else. That was it.
Are they both white? No reason.
No. They was both black.
Really?
You said they was both what?
Now
They was both
I'm
black.
intrigued. Hold up. So
Yeah.
how does this work again?
There was 2 black women that said, I'm not going to get out here and chase niggas. I just want one dick. Yeah, me too, girl. You want to share a dick? Sure. But I know this dude named David Green is down for whatever, but he like butt play. You like butt play? Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's go with David. Let's see if he want to sign the contract. If he want to sign the contract, girl, we can go half on the David. Yeah, let's go half on the David. And that's what they was doing.
But hey, Althea, did I not run into that last Wednesday? Bucket list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I not run into that?
Tell us
last
more
Wednesday?
about it, Lee. I'm intrigued.
I was telling jokes about gay. And the 2 women turned around and said, "You're on my bucket list." She said,
Nope,
"This is
they
my
didn't
best-"
say that. They said, what that mouth do?
What that mouth do? Then the bucket list came up. And then I'm like, I had to think about it because I didn't want to say the wrong shit. And then she said, "This is my best friend." I said, "You with somebody?" She said, "This is my best friend." I said, "Well, both of y'all just come on up here and sit down. Let me show you something."
See, Lee, you talking about an orgy for one night stand. David's talking about they want to be in a term relationship. It's like having
Right,
whole
yeah.
insurance and term insurance. They wanted a whole relationship with David. They said, you will go out on a date with us. You
Yeah,
will be our
live
maid.
live together, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. David just had 2 women and they couldn't cheat on each other. I mean,
Yeah.
meaning they can't go out and
It
get
wasn't
another
gonna work.
dick outside of David because it got to be.
But like
real.
Destiny said, there is like a somewhat a contract. I mean, not even talk about, you know what I mean, like sign, you know what I mean. But there's
STD
rules and
codes
that.
everything because you can't. You know, they don't want the ripper and rabbit going all around. That's why they got a relationship with just you, and they ain't got to worry about. You get 2 women's, you get 2 different women, 2 different coochies, and they get the same dick. That's the backwards deal. But
Well, if they're getting the same dick, but they're also getting each other, then I mean, they
Each
just
other,
got
each
a
other,
smorgasbord.
you know, and it's drug and disease
It's
free.
not. It wouldn't work.
Well, it was. Somebody gonna get mad. You got 3 minutes in. Come on, Veronica. You done had 4 minutes.
You
in.
show me one polyamorous relationship that lasted 50 years. I like to see that shit.
I ain't seen not even on Sister Wives.
I don't know. Wait,
in the
Phil,
Mormon community. I ain't even seen
Is
it there.
Phil still here?
Yeah, Phil.
Is
It
Phil
was
still here?
No.
Nah, Brenda here though. I'm glad
Let's see.
glad to hear she
If
tried to
Phil
get
was
Funny
still-
Man into
if
the
Phil-
relationship.
Oh Lord.
If Phil was still here, he would tell you his girlfriend and his wife don't get along.
Yeah, there you go.
That's been going
Hey
on for about
Jojo
30
baby, good morning.
Good morning, afternoon.
You talking about polyamorous relationships?
Nah, first you gotta ask JoJo what does he
JoJo,
identify
I'm sorry.
as? Yeah.
How do you identify
Identify what?
your sexuality?
That depends.
Oh shit.
That depends. You know what I'm saying? I've been bisexual before when I was with my girl and her girl. You know what I'm saying? So
That I don't think.
Leave him alone, Destiny. Leave him alone. Let him say.
Okay.
All right, now, and I'm a regular dude, whatever that's called. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been bisexual with 2 girls before, so we was in a relay, and I'm talking about relationship. So it was a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Where we all was all entwined and being loved. You know what I'm saying? So
it was kind of like an Oreo, and you was in the middle type situation. Just trying to picture it.
yeah, yeah, you can say that.
So
I don't
one in
know
the
if the
front- you
Oreo.
had one-
I ain't gonna
you
tell
had
you. I ain't
one
gonna tell
You had
you.
one in the front, and you had Lee in the back. Is that what you're saying?
No, I ain't had nobody in there fronting. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in there, motherfucker, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Deepen their voice on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, flip over. I ain't had that. I had two beautiful young ladies that, you know, I'm still very, very, very attracted and attached to. So, you know.
Hey, Reese, I think you need to pull up a video and explain to him what bisexual is, because I don't think his definition is correct.
Why is that? Wait a minute. They in a
one of them had the strap on.
They in the relationship, and I'm in the same relationship they in.
Yes,
so
that's
why ain't I included? Why ain't I included in that?
Polyamory. If you were bisexual, then you were attracted to both men and women.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. You heard the definition that I gave you.
Then you were polyamorous.
Although I am man enough to say, oh, shorty handsome, he ain't got no problem getting bitches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm man enough to be able to, you know, seeing a dude that I know is attractive would be attractive to women. You know what I'm saying? Just all of, you know, what handsome and what ugly is in the world. You know what I mean? Or what we would call label ugly. Not necessarily ugly.
I'm good. All dudes are ugly in my book.
Jojo, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't talking about attracted. I ain't saying we cut that part off that she talked about attracted in that sense. I said dudes that are attractive, you could tell that they would be, you know, have no problem getting broads or whatever they into.
Attractive and attraction are 2 different things.
My brother
I know. As long as you guys are understanding that very well, I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, Jojo, baby, do you think I'm ugly?
Say a man is attractive, but he has no attraction to them. That's what he's saying.
A woman.
My brother says no homo, but game recognized game.
Hey, Jojo, baby, do you think I'm ugly?
Nah, I'm good.
What you say, David Green?
Every dude is ugly.
Hey, Jojo, baby, you think I'm ugly?
Yes, I do.
Oh man, you gonna put me on the spot, shorty? No, I ain't gonna say that because you got such a handsome personality and your aura is really good. See, that has something to do with beauty in a human. You see what I'm saying?
The aura and the personality. That's ugly.
But no, if I was a girl, you wouldn't be I wouldn't have been attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. You know what I mean?
What is the hairline?
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My shit already fucked up. We'd be having some alien kids and shit. You know what I mean? If I was a broad's head like mine, and then your shit, oh man, that'd be crazy. That you know, you're not supposed to do that. You know, I talk about that in my comedy, man. You know what I'm saying? We start to morph, you know what I'm saying? We start to, you know what I mean? You can't be with a person too long. You know what I mean? You start to look alike.
Saturday Night Live used to no, the Butthead people, and In Living Color did the Butthead people too. The Saturday Night Live, they had Conehead. The Butthead people, Living Color, yeah. And Living Color was the Butthead people, and all of them had
all the
asses.
buttheads, yeah.
Hey, Destiny, what? Oh, I'm sorry, Reese. Finish up.
No. Go ahead. I was just
I was
thinking
going.
about.
I was going to ask Destiny, what was that you called it? What was that you called it?
Which part? Because the relationship you were talking about, that's a polyamorous relationship. Although if
Polyamorous.
yeah, is that what you were? Okay, yeah.
Polyamorous. See, I would have never known to identify while I was in that situation. I'd have never known to identify myself as that. You know what I'm saying?
Your identification, it was still straight because you were with two women, but your sexuality, you were interested in a polyamorous relationship.
Oh, so it ain't really got no name. It ain't like, you know.
No, you like
still
women,
straight.
dude. You like
just
women.
polyamorous.
If you're bisexual, you like women and men.
Oh, so it's
If
times
you're-
women. So it's just I'm in a times women.
You were in a
JoJo women
complicated
time.
relationship.
Yeah, just put the multiplication sign behind the women, right?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah,
You
okay,
like
all
women.
right.
It doesn't matter
I
how
like that
many
type
women
of
you
math.
have at one time. Is just
I
you
like that
women.
type of math.
You
That's
should
good
still
math right there.
identify as a heterosexual.
Yeah, but if you're a man, who likes women but likes to judge men, that's kind of questionable.
Yes, suspect.
I ain't you know, you call what you want, but I know a dude that if a dude ugly or not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
Shit,
like
you
women
know.
knows if
I
a
mean,
ugly.
I know to you all joints is ugly, and you know what I'm saying. You're not even gonna pick your wife up after she took an L. So I would expect that from you. You know what I'm saying? That you got a hard line, and I get it. I'm with you. I'm down for you.
No, I still love you too, JoJo. It's okay if you know. I
No,
don't
don't try to
any
slide me.
different.
Don't try to slide me. I know you've been up on that mic now, so now it's official. You official just gonna be popping off at me and have every right to. You know what I'm
Everybody can
saying?
get it down, huh?
Yeah, you officially in the allowed to group without, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just gotta take one. Yeah, I'd have liked to see that. Did you video that?
Yeah, I videoed it.
Yeah, but one day when we up on each other, I get a little little video class on that.
I got you. I
on
think I
each other?
understand what you're trying to say, but yeah, I'm gonna say no to how you said it, but I'm gonna say yes to what.
Oh damn! Y'all really do got y'all was having a delicate situation talk today, huh? Y'all got y'all guards all the way up.
Hey man,
That's it. I had to deal with Rodney.
I'm like Lee. I'm like
and
Lee. I'm guarding my
and
hole.
Destiny being sensitive and Lee being straight gay and Rodney being
Hold up. You can't say that. You can't say straight gay. You see what I'm saying? That's an oxymoron right there. You can't be that. He can't be straight gay. How you gonna do that?
I'm reading what
JoJo, how you gonna tell me what I can be?
No, I'm just saying that's an oxymoron, nigga, by definition.
And you got the morals of a damn alley cat. I can identify as what I want to identify as.
The Moors? You talking about chitlins or Moors? What you say? I got the Moors.
I said the morals of an alley cat to tell me
It sounds like you sitting in Jesus' seat judging me there, youngster.
No, we ain't bringing Jesus and religion in there.
I did not. I said straight gay is an oxymoron. You can't put them together like that.
How can you tell me how I proclaim?
But I didn't judge you. So don't try to get out the point right there. You try to crush me on. You always try to do that. That's where you're not. That's where your softness and your emotionals come in, because you can't. You always divert the conversation, just like a woman. Divert the conversation.
Wait a minute. Wait a daggone minute.
You straight woman, and just like a woman, you do it.
Want to identify? Let her be. If people can identify as a bi and pandering and all that other stuff, She let her be whichever she want to be. That's what the law is saying. You can be whatever you want to
He
be.
just mad because I wouldn't poke him. That's all it is.
Oh,
No,
shit.
no. Take the
Oh,
gloves off.
shit.
Shorty. First of all, you the right height, girl. You know what I mean? You the right height. So don't get hit in your jaws with my balls, all right? 'Cause
JoJo, stop it, because you have to fight Rodney over Lee, because Rodney already said that's his woman. Rodney said
I seen him hurt. I seen him holding the breast, the man breast. I seen it. No, I'm just kidding.
Rodney, you know, so that's why you and Rodney be having questionable conversations right there. Lee, you got two men fighting for you. Damn.
I don't, and it's so
Damn.
fucked up. I wouldn't.
No, you don't. I ain't fighting Rodney about no Lee.
What's really crazy about that? I wouldn't peg neither one of them.
Don't worry, I'll do the pegging.
I
You
would
just
not
come
touch
on
not
over.
neither one of them.
Well,
You
yeah,
come
I
over,
did.
I'll do it. Don't worry
You
about
must
it.
have didn't hear the conversation. You didn't hear the conversation. We like the punch on vagina. We don't get pain. You ain't hear the conversation earlier. We beat the vagina up. You still got one of them, I bet you. I bet you put that vagina out there and get beat up. I bet that.
Listen, let me, Jojo.
I bet you. I'll show you. I bet you your voice. I bet you your voice go back. Get a little higher pitch. Get that bass up out that joint.
Jojo.
That's how you'll say it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Yes.
Jojo, if any part of you, I would put spikes in my ass before I'd let you get in it.
Oh my goodness. I believe you. I believe those type of ideas don't just randomly pop into your mind like that. I believe you.
JoJo, stop it. Y'all turning David Green on. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Stop it now. David said that's enough. Y'all teasing him with a good time. He said stop it. So look, I didn't have no more videos of shit. This conversation was beneficial.
Definitely, you just saw that.
Didn't know with different stuff.
Oh, I thought I muted myself. Oh shit. My bad.
Hopefully they know.
Well, this was definitely an interesting conversation, as I knew it would be, because people are like M&Ms out there. You got your green ones, you got your brown ones, you got your orange ones, you got your everyone's, and we're all in one pack, and we make one candy bar.
Well, the problem is some of your M&Ms.
They got M&M candy bars.
What did you say? Hold on. What did you say out there?
Some of the M&Ms are turned upside down.
Yeah, they're WWs. I mean,
I think it's some Skittles in that bag and some damn Reese Pieces in that bag.
The S's and the R's not in it.
I would eat the hell out of that bag.
I think it's M&M.
Full of W's and M's.
Men's and women's and ones that start out, right side up and then go the other right side up. And
man, I'm about to go buy those 3 candies and put them all in a container because that sounded good as fuck.
I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm gonna take y'all back on that. What y'all trying to describe? I'm gonna take you back. It's called the gum stripes, Lucky Stripes. What was that?
Oh yeah.
Lucky That's way back.
I'm gonna start passing out.
Crumbled in your
I'm
mouth.
gonna start passing out whatchamacallits.
Yeah. Oh, I love
I'm gonna
those.
start passing out whatchamacallits.
Look, I thought
You
y'all
forgot the name?
Yeah, that's the name of a candy bar.
You
Whatchamacallit?
forgot the name? That's the punchline of the commercial, Lee. You forgot the name? Whatchamacallit?
Yeah,
What?
all
You
of us
forgot the
knew the
name?
name, and then you were sitting there saying that nobody was like, "Oh yeah, the commercial," except for you.
That's right, because I'm the big kid.
It's a whatchamacallit.
No, I'm a Toys R Us kid. That's what I am.
I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a
That's
million
not the
toys
way
in
it
Toys
started.
R Us
It's not
that
the
I
way it
can play
started.
with from
No,
And
no, you got it wrong. You wrong,
video
George.
games.
No, you wrong.
W stands for
They repeat it. They repeat that first. They say, "I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million things that I can play with toys." And then it says it again. I don't want to grow up, and I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. They got,
Congratulations, JoJo. You are the aficionado on
That's right.
tagline kid songs. Come on the
That's
show.
right. That's my favorite song.
Comedy game
my favorite
show.
song.
They could win some money with you.
That's my favorite song.
Put that knowledge to work.
They got the best for so much less. It'll really flip your lid. From bikes to trains to video games, it's the greatest store there is. Gee whiz, I don't want to grow up, because baby, if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
I don't feel like this is the right
like somebody was using
episode
a
to
lot of
have
drugs back
to have a Toys R Us song, kids in it.
Well, I don't want to. I refuse to grow up, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving in to society.
Is that porn for us kids?
Huh?
Nothing.
Pretty much usually what come out your mouth.
This
Pretty
is
much.
for all of y'all jury kids. Look, and M and W also stands for mental wellness, which none of these people on this panel are.
I am mentally healthy, just so you know that. Thank you.
I said, well,
Oh man, anytime they're looking at you differently, you mentally healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the best mental when they're looking at you. You know what I mean? I'm working my way up to being out there talking to myself on the street. I'm working to get there. Right now I'm in this level, but I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna have my bush nappy and I'm just gonna be out that mug talking to the aliens and all the spirits and just yes.
And we'll get it on video. Man.
Y'all gonna throw something in my cup?
Okay?
You gonna throw something in my cup? Oh, shit.
I know a couple individuals that have some fungi hanging around.
You can't even be homeless out there in Alabama in your neighborhood. They'd kill me, find me in the woods somewhere. Get around my plaza.
We have a lot of African Americans and mixed individuals here. We have a
Homeless?
lot.
Is that y'all black jobs? No, I'm just kidding.
I thought I was on one today.
Yeah.
You were on a good one. I don't know where JoJo's going.
What? The jokes, you ought to be comedians. If you don't take your face off of that frown slim and turn it upside down.
Who's frowning?
Well,
You got another video, Reese, or what? We're gonna talk about what's going on. I'll try to figure out what the fuck is going on
I
here.
tell you, Dave Green, Mr. Green's the only one that keep a smile on his face the whole time, shorty. Mr. Green, I give you your ups. I once was told.
Is it an ugly
smiled.
smile?
No,
I
I
think
don't
she
know.
has
I
to,
don't
man.
know.
He loves your
I
handsome
don't know.
smile.
I don't know why you trying. I don't know why you trying to get me to be attracted to you, but I ain't really with that. You ain't heard. You ain't heard. You keep asking me and stuff, and
You ain't trisexual.
and shorty, I already know what you like, and I ain't no competition. I ain't no competition. I can't even begin to fulfill your wishes.
oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
David like butts, and specifically white bisexual butts. He said it on several episodes. That's what he liked. Now,
I did not say that.
you did, Rodney.
No, he said he ain't got no options because all them blacks up there is cousins.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I feel like if you want to know what David like, you gotta ask Brenda. Brenda
Oh, what?
knows.
How did I get into this? I've been over here minding my own business. I have been on silent. I've been on mute. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get the show together for Monday because I got to go to work tonight. And you gonna drag me into this? My God-given name into this.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I have nothing to do. This is a public service announcement, aka a PSA. Brenda has nothing to do with David Green liking big jiggly white butts. Okay.
I think butts in general is where you fell into play.
He like
Well, oh, hey, then I really don't
Yeah.
count because I don't have a butt. See?
For real?
He probably started out with an appetizer
Beast,
before he
I
got to
think
the
your
big meal.
I think your next sponsorship should be women with big titties and no booty. That should be your next organization.
Leave me
that
out
you-
of it. Wait a minute.
What about little titties and little booty? What about that?
Well, we'll get to them next week or on a week when we ain't talking about this one because we need some funding. We want to get BBLs.
And how come God do that to women, yo? They either give them the big breasts or the big bottom. You know what I mean? How come it usually ain't just good? The ratio isn't evenly. What?
You know
Look,
what?
want y'all to be greedy. You can't have it all.
You know what, JoJo? I had to grow up in the shadow of a woman with big boobies and a big ass. And
Oh, she was the blessed. She was the golden child. huh?
Yes, my sister was the golden child. She had a bustle and she had headlights. And I was like, how the fuck did I miss the ass train? Like, how did I where did I go when that happened?
Somebody had pushed it in on that long ride. You know what I'm saying? Them old ashtrays used to go in and out. You know.
I guess
You mean the lighters, the old lighters?
So
The old ashtray.
Brenda, what is your sister's name again?
Okay.
Her name
Is she
is
younger than
married.
you or older than you?
Her name
Oh.
is married for 24 years or something.
Is she older or younger?
She's older than me.
Just because
Yeah, so you really like you had to go through the same classes, you know what I mean? And
Yep. With the
Yeah.
same boys looking at me like, okay, your sister was bomb. What happened
yeah,
to your
what happened
ass?
to you? My brother, I told my brother I knew you, and he was like, "Well, boy, his sister like that. She got big booty too." No,
No, no. And I had to
No.
grow up like that. So, Rodney, the next time you need an organization to sponsor, please sponsor the big titty, no ass girls, please. Personal favor.
So like most of my ex-girlfriends, gotcha.
Hey, they can split in on the benefit. They can come and get, maybe we get enough money to get like one of us a BBL.
which one you gonna be in, Destiny? Which group you in? You in the in the all top no drop, or you in the big drop no top? Which one you in?
I used to be in like I don't know, average top, big bottom, but then
Okay.
when I was pregnant with my daughter, my spine twisted, so now I just have a square ass and saggy C boobies. So I don't know, wherever y'all want to put me.
Well, that's the organization.
Made your ass square?
Well, it went from like, so my back would come down and then it would pop out, but then after that part of my spine twisted, it comes out and it goes out a little bit and then it goes straight down.
Stand up.
I'm sorry.
It is what it
we
is.
is not on the color purple. Keep that to
Hey, Shorty,
yourself.
one thing
I was
one thing
asked. I was answering the question.
we can't
I'm
argue.
talking to Phil.
Phil telling you to stand up.
Yeah, Phil
We-
says stand
we-
up.
Destiny's not wearing pants. I'm not doing that.
You definitely should stand up. Sorry.
There ain't no question.
Everybody, you agree? Camera on.
Let's see.
Look at Dave. Look at Dave. I gave it the camera. Dave, you better get your face out that camera. Destiny, bring your man on screen. That's a good time to bring him on screen.
That's funny as shit.
And you have him look at
Right.
him.
Like, what you doing? What you saying, bruh?
Hey, David Green. That was the best joke
Take up
so
for
far.
myself.
He said he don't care. He know you on the screen full of black men telling you to stand up and show your bum.
He lets me take care of myself. Unless I need him to take care of me, and I don't need him to take. Y'all are on a computer. The fuck?
Why your mouth funny, man? You drooling.
Funny man.
Dave was like, They were like, let me see, how can I get her to pander down? Just touch his computer. And they want to see the square ass Destiny. They want to see the square root of 7. That's all they want to see.
She got on that yellow shirt too. That SpongeBob butt today with that yellow shirt on. Let me see it.
All of them. They want to see bikini bottom, Destiny. He called you SpongeBob.
Okay.
So they want to see
It's okay. Maybe another day.
SpongeBob, not SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
She said, I got to go to her members only page and fans only page. You got to pay for it. Make her pay for it, Destiny. Make her pay for it.
I be trying to tell my girl, Shorty, Afia, you right on the money. Say it again, Afia, say it out loud.
Make them pay for it.
Oh man.
I just want to tell the FCC that I have nothing to do with this.
FCC don't care nothing about you. They ain't worried about you right now.
I just want to put that on video so that in 100 years they go back and look at this video and try to tear down my empire. I'm gonna be like, I had nothing to do with that.
All they're gonna say is, who the hell was Destiny?
They was like, where's Destiny? They gonna be looking for Destiny, right?
Well, she showed her underpants. Okay. Nope. I'm just saying. PSA.
Nobody's showing no naughty parts.
Public service announcement.
No.
Woo, woo, woo. Pull over.
Okay.
All right, I'm hungry. I'm about to get something to eat.
I got to get ready to tonight
moved,
or
dog.
tomorrow's festivities. It's the poolside event with the Gwen Factor.
The Gwen Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your hype man. I'm your hype man.
Tomorrow, Saturday, July the 13th. Y'all come
July
on.
13th.
Yep. Contact Gwen.
Yep.
Get your name on the list.
Got to be on the list, though.
And my son's 25th birthday. Happy birthday to you, boo boo. When you look back on this one day.
Tomorrow. What's his name?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo. Happy birthday, Lorenzo. If I was close to you, I would pop out of a cake on your whole life.
I gave that nigga a name he could get a job with. That's what I gave him.
Lorenzo is a job name.
Lorenzo is not a job name. Sorry.
That is not a job name.
Yes, Lorenzo. Yes,
That sounds like a 1970s play.
You can go ahead and you can look on the list of names, and that appears in the top 10. Thank you.
Lorenzo right up there with
That
Tyrone.
is a 1970s pimp joint.
No, that's Lorenzo can
Lorenzo's
be
a drug dealer name.
I've known Caucasian Lorenzos. I've known Black Lorenzos.
I've never met one.
I know the one on Martin. I know that one on Martin. Lorenzo pulling up in the Benzo.
You got to get out more. I don't know.
Is our white proficient? Is there such thing as a white man?
Well, no, wait,
named
hold
Lorenzo?
on. Well, no, she's
I
your
haven't
white.
seen it yet.
No, she's your white proficient. She's not mine.
It's not impossible, but I haven't met one.
There you go.
I seen a Lorenzo on Martin. They got Lorenzo on Martin.
There's a lot of Italian people named Lorenzo.
Again, she's your aficionado, not mine. And
The only
Lorenzo is a name he could get a job with because
what is
he's
that,
doing very good.
What is
in
that
his
show?
work history.
That show BMW or something like that?
BFM?
The show that no, it's called BFM or something like that.
Yeah,
Black Family Mafia.
Yeah, and that dude's name is Lorenzo.
Okay,
And he's,
so what?
He's a drug dealer.
So
Lorenzo,
you know, I know a lot of people
Italian-
named Dave. I know
Lorenzo,
serial
wait a
killers
minute.
named David.
There's
I know like molesters
Lorenzo
named David.
is originally
Hey
an
guys, I gotta
Italian
hop
name.
off here. The city's
Lorenzo
here
is
to
a white
talk to us
person
about
name.
something, so I'm gonna hop
All
off.
right. Hop up real quick. Don't turn your camera off yet.
Happy birthday, Lorenzo.
Hop up real quick. Don't turn your camera off before you hop up. Let me see you hop up real quick.
Happy
Let me see that.
baby boy.
Happy
26th
birthday and
birthday.
pool parties and all of the good stuff that's going to happen this weekend. I always hate this day because I don't see y'all for another 2 days.
Go
Stop
make a
hating, Shorty.
grandbaby. Go make a
Don't even
grandbaby,
use that word
Lorenzo.
in your vocabulary unless you on stage.
What?
Great set last
I
night,
said,
Reese.
don't-
Way to go.
I
What you
said, go
say,
make a
Phil?
grandbaby.
Great set last night. Way to go.
Thank you. Same to you, Phil. Way to go.
She
Look, I
pulled
was
all
messing
kinds of
with
shit
the
out of her
vatos
shirt.
in the audience. I said the vatos. I had a Latina, all them a table full of 5 Latino guys. I told one of them, I said, stand on his shoulder and y'all be big enough to carry me. Stacking up men. I was stacking them up. See, Rodney, if you was there, you would have saw all the vatos
That chick
trying to
pulled
throw it
2
at me.
fists of liquor out of her press.
You might need about 2 of them motherfuckers just to hold up the titties. So
I
yeah,
had
stack them up.
Asian people and white people coming up to me asking for a sip of the nipple. They were like, "Can we get a?" I'm like, "What?" And I was like,
Not
"Oh,
the
the
tip of
liquor."
the
Like,
nipple.
they want.
Okay.
That's why I had the liquor. You know, they was
You
like,
took that.
"You trying to get
You took the nipple off the shelf.
baby." You just had to
You
be there.
move-
Tell him, Phil. He had to be
You
there.
moving?
Hey,
And
Reese.
I got one comedian.
Nah, see what it is.
A glass and a bag of ice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
And you saw that. You saw a comedian back in 1987.
I seen another. Yeah, I seen somebody
And
do that.
Dominique do that.
Yeah. Talking about she had a rough day. She was talking about having a rough day or something real quick. She was like, and yeah, she was talking shit. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. She made a drink. She made a nice drink. Yeah, I know. I ain't, man, trust me. And there ain't nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Every time you think you doing something fresh, you fuck around and had seen that
But I
1962.
bet you she ain't pulling out the shit I pull out. I know that.
Oh, I
for a
bet you
fact.
she ain't because everybody got their own individuality. You know what I'm saying? You, baby. I ain't nothing wrong with
Had
that.
niggas pop out of my titties. Boop.
I wish you could pull me out from underneath one of them motherfuckers and show them really what's up.
Hey, Reese, does Molly or somebody have a footage of the show or whatever?
Not of my set. There was nobody there to I couldn't put mine on the phone because I didn't have enough memory, and my son wasn't there to videotape it, and I got a video recorder just for that. He was like, "Man, this cheap." I said, "Tyree, still tape it." So my son sometimes act like a joker.
Lee got a
That's a
recording.
nice way of saying a butthole.
Lee got a recording of it.
She do?
Yeah.
Phil, that got messed up. It got messed up.
Of the whole show?
Shorty's cheeks got in the way. You know how the thumb usually get in the way when you do the camera? Yo chipmunk cheeks got in the way and shit. The motherfucker fuck that film up. We had it. We can hear it, but you can't see because of the cheeks.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to it's okay, Dave. We're gonna try to get you one. Get you one.
When you coming out, David? When you coming out?
When you do, come get me on your way down, Dave. Scoop me up. These niggas ain't fucking with me because my car ain't right now, so they cut me off, shorty. And I see who my real niggas is. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Where you at?
I'm out in Baltimore County right now, like out Randallstown, Owens Mills area. Wrightown.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Baltimore City because I was gonna say you don't want to ride with me because I drive past stoplights and everything. I don't play.
Shorty, I ain't got no wants. I'm all right. You can do whatever you want to call.
Trying to say, come and get them. Look, I be doing the same thing, JoJo. It's gonna be hard for niggas come and get you. I'm in the same city with them, and they don't be much.
Oh, I know. It'd be like that. I ain't hating on nobody, but you would think somebody, that you.
When
I
I
tumbled.
get my fans and my funds together, and I can be able to get the comedy bus, where we could stop and pick up everybody. That's what I want, and everybody could just bomb each other's place. Boom! I would love to get a bunch of comedians together, and we get out 10 deep somewhere. Boom! See, that's what we've been doing with the Morning Mac Show 2 days in a row. Me, Lee, Phil, and Rodney. But Rodney wasn't there last night. We was missing you, Rodney. We was missing you.
I got the notice 2 hours ahead. I was asleep.
You got the pre-plan with the family man.
I had to make sure my son was getting off early.
Destiny back. Destiny back. She got that thing maintenance real quick. That thing got what they do, lube it up real fast for you. They got
the guy had the wrong address, but like I done stormed upstairs, put on pants, came down here. My man's already sitting down. I'm like, what happened? Because I'm panicking. I don't like getting in trouble. So anytime anybody pops up or we're with the city, then I'm gonna freak out. So I came down here. He's like, oh no, he had the wrong address. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm back.
you from a different.
You better be
You know
careful.
you from
He might have just served your boyfriend the papers and shit, and the child support papers or some shit. You better be careful. You better find out.
Nah, he hasn't made any.
All right.
JoJo, sit down. You got pants on. You can stand up.
Dave, bring it back, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That nigga picked up the trail. That's the hound dog right there. Pick that trail up again, Dave.
Before the trail get hot, we're gonna talk about sauce in the cities. You can place your bets now on the contestants. Brenda got the list out for everybody. $5 endorsement or $5 sponsorship will order, on your favorite player. We'll get them. Brenda, you explain it.
Well, first of all, let me just say this one. So we lost the beast to Atlanta. So have a safe trip and shout out to you and the fam getting off out and about. But so Althea, Funny Man Green are the only two on this episode this upcoming week. So you guys, well, she's not in here. I was just talking about the people on the screen. So these two, you guys can send your $5 to Sauce in the City Live. Oh, I'm sorry, SNDC Live. Money sign SNDC Live and send $5 along with your supported's name and earn your chance into the prize match raffle at the end of the episode where you have the chance to win what they win. We have Cash App out over $524 and we are looking to give out more. So get your tickets in, bet on your favorites, and tune in on Monday, July 15th to see if you won. It's that easy.
That part right there.
I may, by the way, I may still be in the background for if anybody doesn't show. So
thank you. Okay, so y'all have a maybe on Destiny. So
yeah,
there you
just
go.
like, if y'all want to put your money on me, wait till I show up and then go, oh snap, bam.
Well, you made a great point, Destiny, because you guys can put your sponsorships on Destiny up until the first. Oh, and all the other players up until the first segment of the game. So you guys have up until we play same page to get your sponsorships in. Support these funny folks every week. They are making me laugh, and I'm sure they are making everybody else laugh. We're doing really good on the views. So you guys keep up the great work because it sure ain't me.
Do you jiggle a lot when you laugh, Brittany?
my chest bounces when I laugh, and my stomach do jiggle because like I laugh from the inside.
Oh my goodness. You got one of them good, deep, wholesome laughs, huh? Yeah. Jingles,
and I only laugh at what I find funny, but when I do find it funny, it comes from the inside. It'd be hard laughter. Also, I've now figured out how to cut y'all clips out of the episode. So if you guys want certain clips for your portfolios, let me know, and now I can cut them out and send them to you.
Oh my God, you're such a genius.
I know, right? Like it make a lot.
Right now.
I know, right?
I know, right?
I know, right?
Oh,
I'm so hungry.
Oh my
Molly,
God.
where you at so we can end the show, Molly?
Thea, you can
That's
end the
the
goddamn
man.
show,
No,
Althea.
I mean, but I like. Well, yeah, I can too. You right. You are
Jesus
absolutely
Christ.
right.
Like,
Titi, come on, Titi.
You are absolutely right.
I made a
oh
taco
my,
salad last
my.
night with no meat, and you couldn't even tell the difference.
What did
Yeah,
you
that's
use on
Say
good.
the
what?
Get the
I'd be like,
fuck
where's the
out of
meat in this
here.
bitch?
Nobody
What
want to
you
eat
say?
that. Nobody want to
beef?
eat your dry ass
It
meatless
probably was
taco
good.
salad.
It
It was.
was. I'm
It
pretty
was. It
sure.
What
was.
was
Yeah,
it?
I
What was
mean,
it?
It's the salad.
taco
It's
I
just
made
salad
a
the
I
with
made a
salad
taco
at that
salad.
point.
A
A
taco
yeah,
taco
you
salad
see
with
salad?
no
that,
meat.
Lily?
Man.
Shorty, I'm proud of you. Shorty, you on your way. You on
Hey,
your way.
I ate a
David,
That's just
taco
the
David,
Well,
salad.
I've been
Hey,
not eating meat.
For real?
Yeah.
you
That
That
ain't
ain't
sure.
that ain't what Anthony told me. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh,
Oh, can I just
You're the
slip
one
this in?
bisexual.
wait a minute,
yeah,
wait
no
a minute, wait a
bullshit.
minute. Brandon said she got breaking news.
I have to. I
Yeah,
have
Dave.
breaking
Yeah, Dave.
news.
Yeah,
Breaking
Dave.
news. So the next person on the alternate seats to join us is Nemo, the late bloomer. So that is who is taking your spot, B. So shout out to Nemo and the
Can,
Morning Mac crew.
can
See, that's
you
what I'm
pick a
talking
win?
about,
Can you
Brittany.
pick a
See, that's what
winner
I'm talking
to take
about.
my spot?
That's,
Can you pick a winner
don't send
though?
me no more interested stuff because I push interested and don't send it to me when I push it and I ain't on the backseat burner. You gotta at least have me on the back burner somewhere, baby. I gotta
No,
be on the
okay.
stove
Hold on.
somewhere.
Hold on.
And
Hold
B
on.
said, can
Hold
it be
on.
a winner to take his
Let
spot?
me answer one at a time. So first of all, I'm gonna answer Beast. Beast, what did you say?
I said, can you pick a winner to take my spot? Not
I think
Nemo. He ain't gonna win shit.
Nemo is gonna win. You
That
have to
nigga
have
ain't
faith.
smart. That nigga dumb as shit. God damn. He's related to Funny
Nemo,
Man. What the fuck?
Nemo,
He can't be smart.
I'm not in
appreciate
there. I'm not in there. I
okay, now
have full confidence. Now, JoJo baby.
that's what I was about to say. Wait a minute.
when I-
This helps my
when I-
conversation right here. This helps mine, Rodney. Thank you very much for helping mine. You know what I'm saying? Because you put not only
Okay,
did
let
you
me
put
answer.
somebody else up there
Let
in the thing, you put
let me Let
somebody that was
me
in the special
answer.
class.
Let me answer. That's because the last time I invited you, you flaked on my show, and then I had a whole open seat that I didn't know what to do with. But here's the difference. When I send you the invite, it's to watch the show. If you want, you are always welcome to be on the show, but you have to inbox me direct and let me know that you're available for that show, and then I will put you on the show. Is that right, people? Is that what we do?
Yes. There's one thing I could totally get with you with inbox and you direct. I got you.
Okay, that's right.
I ate a taco salad last night, but she got up and walked away when I was done.
That's the no meat joint I was thinking about. That's the no meat joint I was thinking about. Good Rodney, man. Me and you never should go out together because you know what I'm saying? We probably have a flock of fans wherever we go.
I definitely don't want to go out because you're bisexual.
Not because y'all ain't gay.
But see, now you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Until you put in.
He just cost
You're a
himself a
comic now.
mark.
You have to put the punchline in. You got to put the punchline. You can't be a comic and don't put the punchline in.
Yeah, I just know if we get in
All
the car
right,
together,
you know
I'm
what
putting
I'm
you in the
saying?
front seat. You ain't sitting behind me. That's for sure.
You know,
Hey, JoJo baby, that's what he's
You
scared
know.
of. You putting the punchline in.
Oh my goodness. See, man, now, oh my goodness. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mr. Green. Don't do it, Mr. Green.
Oh man, no punchlines, please.
This black on black crime got to stop right here.
I'm like
men,
Lee. Ain't nobody getting in my bonus hole.
ain't none of these men.
Who the hell? Who that? See, first of all, you identified it as a bonus right there is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the bonus? Why would it be a bonus hole? Why would? Yes, right there sounds suspect to me. You know what I'm saying? A bonus hole?
Like I
That
said,
sounds
ain't
like.
nobody getting in it. It's all right. Hey,
But it shouldn't be even named bonus hole.
Well, any of
That
your holes
it
that are
shouldn't be
active
even named
are not
bonus
okay,
hole.
sir.
All right.
Like it should be named off limits hole or something like that. Not no bonus.
The letters, the show's been
man.
brought to you today by the letter W and M, standing for woman and man. You choose, make your decision. Let your freak flag fly. And you could be whatever you want to be. That's what they say anyway.
Hey, do you, Con? Do you? You know what I mean? For real. Do you? Do whatever make you feel good. Whatever make you feel good.
Hey, what about Funny Man's booty sheet? They don't get a shout out.
Booty, but sheep, funny man. If he's talking about bestiality, and I can't help you. I can't help you. You need a psychiatrist.
Wait a minute. What is
You was talking about different.
You
You was talking about different sexual junks and all, so that's why I brought that up. I don't mess with no.
See, there you go with that. There you go with that. There you go with that mountain goat shit. There you go. One of them hillbilly mountain goats. You talking about sheep? Y'all ain't tell me that Dave was talking about his ex earlier. What's going on?
Hey, don't.
Well, I guess
Don't
it
judge-
can't be
don't
a
judge
rose, it
David.
can be a sheep.
I ain't say. I just wanted to hear about it. Did you get that thing shaped up yet? You got to shape that thing up often, don't you? That thing hairy as
Got her
a bug.
Anyway, congratulations, Dave. In order, so congratulations to you to get a healthy bill of health, and I'm glad you're well enough to get back out there working.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, he gonna be a working man. We gonna see him a lot less.
You got a
But that's
job? What you
okay.
want? What you gave up on life?
He work at a farm now. He at a farm.
I said you gave up on life and went and got a job like the rest of these clowns in society. What is wrong with you, Dave Green? I had more aspiration. I used to feed off you, man, being home every day, not doing shit. You know,
Well,
I wanted to grow up and be just like you.
I was on the point of being homeless, so. Shoot,
Well, you know, that's even cheaper.
Government was only giving me
that's cheaper.
$374 a month. Rent
That's the
alone was
thing, you
like $950.
I know, but just think of how much more you would be able to buy if you didn't have to pay for rent or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You buy a
He didn't
tent.
want to be in the
Don't listen to
wilderness,
him.
Joe. He don't want to live outside with the elements. I don't blame him.
That's why I'm trying to get a hold of Malik Bay. I'm trying to find out how to get that $2,000 a month. And that's
Oh yeah, well,
You gotta
you
lick
know,
some more
there's all kinds of freak shit going out there. You like eating ass? You can probably get on the ass eating app and make a nice bill. Make a nice bill a day. You know what I'm saying? Couple hundred on that.
You can make some good money in one day.
Ain't no question.
You do it either. Shoot.
Shit.
Out
You
there,
know what I'm
been
saying?
watching The Boys?
Huh?
Out there,
Huh?
you've been watching The Boys?
Do I watch boy porn?
No,
my
no.
God.
What the fuck?
Oh
No.
my God.
You said,
No, I said you have been watching The Boys, which is a
Yes,
show you
the
brought
show The
up.
Boys.
Before. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That shit went south real quick.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Damn.
I was just gonna bring up like episode
Destiny
2,
was like,
episode
what the
3
fuck?
of season 4, and she's like, boy porn.
Oh shit! I trust her. Oh.
That's just when we was talking about Dave and freakiness and stuff, and you was like, "You be watching The Boys," and I was like,
Damn.
Oh shit! My chest hurts.
Don't even.
Destiny, you could not play poker because your eyes give away everything. Like,
That's why I have to listen to music when I play poker, because I'm feeling the music. I'm not giving away what my cards are. I listen to Sublime when I
You play poker,
all your
Shorty?
money.
You play poker?
You got me crying.
Yeah, I like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, that's the best game. Where do you play? Got an online gambling site? You got an online gambling site that pays right?
No, I don't do online anymore. I've tried to have poker nights at my house, but nobody can even do a $5 buy-in these days, or they don't like poker. They're like, oh, I never played it. I'm like, I'll teach you. I'll put a book in front of you that tells you what you got. Come on. No, not interested. So nobody wants to play poker with me. So I haven't
You
played
making me
poker
want
in
to
a
go down
while,
to the
but I
casino
love
tonight.
Texas Hold'em.
You making me want to go down to Horseshoe,
I
shawty.
play poker.
Go down to the Horseshoe. I play poker too. That's the only game to play. Shit.
I'm not messing with
All
the
that,
casino.
all that other shit's too much chance in it. At least poker, you get to look at your hand and keep it. You get to, you know what I mean? You want to keep play it or fold it. Usually don't
Well,
cost
we
you
get
enough to
ready to
fold.
fold.
Dude, I'll be killing on roulette.
Nigga, that shit's by
That's a
chance.
50-50.
That's just luck. You know what I'm saying? There's a strong hand in poker, and then there's a chance
Monday
hand in
Madness,
roulette.
Shades of Blue, Monday
got a
Madness, Molly Moss,
strategy.
Moss. Get your tickets or get your invite if you haven't for the Cool Sky Party event tomorrow. Oh, yeah, my cousin Just and my other cousin gonna be performing in Georgia. Snapton Music, Snapton Records.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them. They were supposed to be on the show today to talk about what they got going down in Georgia. So big shouts out to y'all. Wasn't show those videos, but let's figure out how to do that just yet. All right. Peace, y'all. Rodney, have a great trip. James, congratulations. Lorenzo, happy birthday again. Brenda Brown, don't work too hard. Destiny, have a great game tonight. And I'll be prepping and everything for tomorrow. Is that it, everybody?
Yes, man.